Sean, we can add you want to add Captain the Call?
Oh, yeah, sure. We are live. Good morning, everyone. I suppose actually good afternoon. Good morning if you are someone on the West Coast. Good afternoon if you are in the mid coast. Good afternoon if you are on the East Coast. And good morning or good night if you are anywhere outside of where my brain resides, which is the United States of America. Welcome in, everyone. We've got a special Saber stream for you here on a Saturday because, well, that's when our good friend and patron and commissioner Sean, you're the commissioner of the stream, Sean. It sounds like both like you're quite literally commissioning, but it also sounds like you're like the commissioner of the NFL or whatever. But
yeah, I got the same vibe when you said that.
Central. So GameStopper, Vinny, and I said, like the middle. It's also afternoon for you. That's what I meant by the middle was Central, but I guess Central time zone is a little more on the eastern half of the United States than not. Anyways, we're here. Thank you for the follow, Flawless MWE, a couple other people. Sean, what are we doing here today? Tim, what are we doing here today?
Dude,
What's up, guys?
Dreams come true for him and his playgroup.
Yeah. So I have a pretty dedicated playgroup, and we did the typical get into Commander with precons, and then now we're playing CDH. But I wanted to get us a playmat to kind of like commemorate all the decks we play, our favorite commanders and all. And a big part of our play group is our Lord and Savior Simian Spirit Guide, who gets exiled for our sins. So it's going to be the main focus point on the mat.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Oh, dude, I love it. I'm also a big Simian Spirit Guide appreciator. But also, I'm in terms of modern, I'm a violent outburst, living end hater. But Simian Spirit Guide love it. So I was especially mad when it got banned from modern because I love it.
Tim, is there a way you can turn your mic up a bit?
Yeah, let me do that right now. Let me go to, you know what I did? I bet my outputs got changed because I was teaching.
Oh, almost certainly.
Sorry.
No, good.
Yeah, that'll do it.
A couple days a week, I mold young minds at the State University. I'm going to go to...
Or Jean, or however you're supposed to pronounce this username. Thank you for being our first ever resubscriber. 2 months. 2 months of subscription from Orjan. We appreciate it a lot.
Appreciate you, dude. All the way from Norway.
Very cool. Chet Addiction. What's up, bud? Cal GameCube Showcase soon. I'm almost there. Why did I make that a point? Redeem.
Okay. My input speaker, is that the one? Oh, I see why. It's going through my weapon. How about now? Is that better?
A little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Better or worse?
I can't really...
Same, maybe?
Yeah, about the same.
Input. If I trace input volume, you hear me better, right?
That should theoretically be what happens, yeah.
How about that?
I'd say it's about the same.
Output is my MacBook's. Input now is...
Maybe you just have to scream.
Yo, yo, yo. Is that better?
It's about the same.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Weird. Let me try one last thing. Oh, maybe go through Discord now. Sorry for the tech.
Oh, good.
You guys can call me Grandpa. I suck at this shit.
old man Tim.
Old man Tim. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, it's... How about that? Better?
That's about the same.
Yeah.
I've turned up the Discord volume in the stream at least. So that'll help a little bit. You'll just be a little bit quieter than the two of us, I think.
Strange.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't do anything too different. Try one last thing. What's going on? So tell us, how did it become Simeon's Spirit Guide?
Honestly, I don't even know how we got to love Simeon Spirit Guide so much. Just, I don't know. He's just such a iconic guy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
There's a game store near us. So we're based out of like the Atlanta area. And there's a game store near us that has like a bunch of card art. They have a Simeon Spirit Guide who hangs like, I think like maybe the highest of all the arts in the shop. And it's just very, you know, very symbolic.
Wait, is it the actual art?
I think
It's like
it's an actual print. Yeah.
Oh,
It's of the,
cool.
not the original.
The new one.
The newer one. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Which art would you like us to reference today?
I think I like the newer one. It's very majestic.
The one where he's like smoldering on the cliffside.
Yeah.
That one is really cool.
That's really good. I mean, the original is very good too.
I love
The original, he's almost like being crucified, it looks, but
It's kind of wild.
Oh yeah, the original is wild. Like for anyone who's not too familiar with the original, it's one of the future shifted cards. And what they would do is they would take a lot of like iconic cards from the cycle, and they would take a bunch of iconic cards, and then they would color shift them or something. So Damnation was Wrath of God. So even the art was a riff off of Wrath of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Simeon Spirit Guide was the riff off of Elvish Spirit Guide, but the art is wild. He's got like this little bonnet on and like really kind of intense yellow light and like a blue light washing from the top, and the arm is like in the foreground. It's totally wild. It's totally wild. It is a great drawing, but it's such a big, important composition on its own. I don't think it would translate well as an object on a playmat.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much its own composition. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I agree.
Whereas like the one you like, that's actually there's a whiteboard. Do you know there's a whiteboarded version of the one you guys like?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Holy shit! Where he's kind of like in a what would I call it? A mantle of like pink plasma and flame,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
lumbering over this like jungle precipice. This one's sick. There's a whiteboard version of this. Sign me the fuck up. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
gonna be the
pretty
focal point. What other elements do we want to include? Is there what kind of text do we want to include?
So we have some like funny phrases, some iconic things that have happened. Let me actually
Yeah.
pull up the. I think I sent you like a mini reference.
Hey, you want to pull it up while I'm drawing
Yeah.
from our Discord? Or was it on? It was on either Patreon or Discord.
Yeah. Where should I send it? In the Saber
just,
Pride or?
You could just either way. You can just read over the notes as I'm drawing. And we
Okay.
can
Yeah.
Anywhere's fine.
So kind of the general idea of the mat is to have like a living section and a spirit section, because our group has gone through a lot of like deck changes and all, you know, as everyone does. A lot of destroyed and you know, perished decks. Things like Zozu was a big one when we first started.
Zozu the Punisher.
Yeah, that was a horrible deck to play against, but we thought it would be fun. Dargo died, you know, with the bans. That was pretty sad.
Sure.
One of my friends, Jim, his whole collection got stolen out of his car, so his Mizzix deck was stolen and has been retired since then.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really sad.
Rick, dude, which friend was this?
My friend Jimmy.
Dude, rip Jimmy. Yo,
I know.
one out for Jimmy right now.
Yeah, he had like his decks in his binder in his car, and the window got smashed. So
That's
Guys,
sad.
in a rental car too.
Rip
Ugh.
Jimmy and-
Not even his car. It was a whole mess. Rest in peace, Jim. Yeah. So then we got some like living stuff. So I mean, I play in CDH. Like Tyam and Rakdos are my guys.
Oh yeah. Drawn those for you.
I also just have the biggest love for the Gitrog monster. So any casual deck I can put him in, I do. I just actually made a Necrobloom casual deck that has all the Gitrogs in it, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
I just got the new ones from Innistrad. The poster one is really cool.
Oh yeah, that art's. Cal, have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Ooh, it's very good. They've given Gitrog a lot of love the last year because they printed the other one, the Ravenous Ride, the Saddle one. The
Saddle one's kind of sick.
I actually have that as a deck too, but it's honestly too freaky. Like, I don't really get to play the game much because as soon as I resolve him, he just gets removed.
Oh, sure.
Because he's just so scary. But yeah, they also they did a new printing for him in Bloomburrow. They just did a new printing in Innistrad. They also did like a retro frame for him in Innistrad as well that they hadn't had before. So he's gotten a lot.
Oh wow, this movie poster frame, the movie frame one is the art's really cool.
It's so good. Yeah, I just got mine in the mail this week.
Oh wow, the Bloomburrow Commander one is really cool too. Yeah, it's Neil Ham for sure. Holy.
Oh yeah, the Bloomburrow.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
I like the Bloomburrow one. It's really cute.
It's really cool.
Some things, one thing I want to include whenever someone plays like a Monarch card, we have this Ice King crown from Adventure Time that we pass around, and that's who has the
that's awesome.
Monarch, so we can put that on someone on this map.
Ice King is important to me.
Yeah.
It's also, do you know you're in Atlanta area?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to Charlie's Collectibles show?
Oh yeah.
All right, awesome. Did you? So I was there for the Boil and Boil 2 and the Expo, whatever. Next door is that really good halal
Yeah.
restaurant.
I've never been there, but you can always smell it, of course.
Yeah. Well, if you go to the Delhi side, in Islamic culture, there's no drinking of alcohol, but what goes crazy in Islamic culture, in contemporary Islamic culture, are energy drinks.
Okay.
So energy drinks are halal, I guess.
That's
and
funny.
so there's a big energy drink culture. So you go to the back cooler, there's tons of different Asian energy drinks, and one of them, the best one, is called Ice King. Actually, it's a bootleg. There's
That's funny.
Art of Ice King on it, and all I know is that it has the ingredients that are translated from Arabic and Afghani or whatever. On the back, it just says menthol, sugar, water, stimulants. I don't know what the stimulants are.
That's hilarious.
I did Ice King at Charlie's Collectible show, and I didn't sleep for 2 days. My wife was Googling stuff. I was like, I feel great. I just can't sleep. I'm just
That's
so
wild.
fucking zooted.
Yeah.
I don't know what was in Ice King, but I've been looking for it. Ice Crown. I've been looking for it ever since. Wherever I go, I'm I'm like, yes, get more than Ice King. And they're like, no, dude. They're we don't have any more Ice King. But
They won't let us import it anymore.
dude, there's Reddit pages about it. They're like, I go get Ice King once. And I basically ran for 15 miles straight barefoot.
Ice King means something to me, man.
Ice King means something. So Ice King is going in. So
For sure.
I like the idea of the living and the dead. But what do you think about the idea when you first started talking about this importance of this? It reminds me of some of the meme art of Harambe in heaven kind of thing.
Honestly, yeah. It's very
And I like the idea
similar.
of the commander's past. I don't know if you're familiar with sometimes the murals you see in cities where there's the it's kind of big in Puerto Rican culture sometimes the memorial murals.
Yeah, I know
So
what
you
you're talking
have,
about.
all the people in heaven, so we can have Simeon
Like a
Spirit Guide up
poster.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got Dargo up here, and we've got Mizzix.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
got Dargo, Mizzix, and then who was the other big retired one?
So we have a lot. I would say the biggest, so Dargo, Mizzix, probably Atraxa. I used to love Atraxa, but
Dargo,
she's not hitting it.
And then we can put some small references to some other ones.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
We got them up here, and we'll start with that, and then we'll take this image, and then when we have more room on the edges when we put some playmat things. We'll add Ty-Am down here, kind of looking up.
Yeah.
And then who else? Who are the most important?
Gart.
The
Thank
biggest
you for the
ones.
2-month resub.
Who else?
I'd say Ty-Am,
Yep.
Clark,
Okay, yeah.
Niv Mizzet, Geist of St. Traft. I don't know if you know him.
St. Travis.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
Oh.
then Gisa. Maybe some smaller ones too, like Tivit, Shorkai.
yeah. So you got a buddy on Geist of St. Traff. I love that.
Not in CDH, but in casual, yeah. His deck is disgusting. It's so scary and so hard to interact with. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, Geist of
Yeah.
St. Traff deck. That sounds so stinking cool.
it's
I
really
love Geist of St. Traft. It's such a silly card.
cool. That card has given me so many nightmares, and whenever I read a card that says target, I'm like, I can't play this because of that deck.
I can't target
one of
Geist of
those.
St. Traft.
Yeah.
I don't like it because it's a scary ghost.
What's up, Kev? Holy moly, you are louder
Yeah,
than
what's
these
up?
other two. I'm turning you down. There we go.
I love him. I love him.
Oh, I'm liking the drawing.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. So what I thought we'd do is here is we would put like the banner across. What's the name of your play group? What's the text?
We don't really have a name,
should we-
and we've been
what-
trying to think of one.
Well, what is
I'll ask
it?
him. What are you
Yeah.
gonna ask?
What about the Simeon Spirit Guide? What do you got? How do you refer to Simeon Spirit Guide?
Our Lord and Savior, Simeon Spirit Guide.
Yeah, we can just put our Lord and Savior SS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it.
Okay,
I really
cool.
wish you could do like moving pictures on your mat, so you could do that little video of that gorilla just spinning around like crazy.
Oh, I really want. If you can dream it, we can.
We can do it.
You can dream it, we can do it. Okay, so let's get this Simeon Spirit Guide. And most importantly, he needs. Let's get started on this. That's what we're. This drawing is cool, man. I really like this art. Am I lined
Yeah,
up
this
well
is
on your guys' then?
Sure are.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Kev, what's going on, dude?
Just waiting for my wife to get home. She's been gone for a week.
Where has she been?
She's been at like a work training thing
Nice.
in South Carolina.
South Carolina. Whoa,
Oh, she gets the sun.
That's awesome.
dude. Is it nice down south right now, Sean?
Yeah. So this week I was working up in northern Michigan, up in the UP, the Upper
Oh.
Peninsula, and it was so cold. It was like 7 degrees,
Jeez.
and there was like several feet of snow everywhere. It wasn't snowing, but it just never melts because it's so cold, you know. And then I fly back, and it's like 60 degrees warmer here in Atlanta.
That's
It
crazy.
was a big,
I'm in Michigan.
big change.
This also doubles as the Saber Cup is like a Michigan. It's a Michigander.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
technically
I'm not
Cal.
Mi- but Cal and Kev are both Michigander.
It's true.
But my
Nice,
mom,
nice.
we have lots of.
Real Michiganders here.
We have a Verner's Club. Verner's is like a weird, not very good ginger ale from Michigan.
Yeah. I don't know
Why
what.
is it Michigan
Why does it
thing?
taste weird?
It has a weird taste though.
It is great with ice cream.
You know, I actually noticed it when I was in the in a grocery store up there, and I was like, "What is this stuff?"
Yeah,
I
look-
didn't try it, but
We have ginger
My
ale.
wife's here.
Well, that was.
Oh, Verner.
Hi, wife.
Hi, wife. All right, but I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Bye.
This looks so sick.
Tune back in when
See
you
ya.
can. Let's see. All right.
Okay,
Love you, Kev.
love you. Bye bye.
So, what is it about SSG? I don't know if we already broached that topic of conversation or not yet, but
We're getting there.
what is it about the boy?
what is
Yeah,
it about the boy? He just means like he symbolizes so many things, you know, like he's just so stoic and
Turn zero pyroblast out of nowhere. Everyone remembers.
True.
Everyone
Yeah.
remembers one time. they got turn 0 pyroblasted when they didn't see it coming.
True.
Very true. Yeah, I don't know. He's just a chill, cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
And,
No, it tracks.
He's got like he's got like French braid. Pretty sick. Tells me like in Magic, kind of like he has not just.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
yeah, he's not just a gorilla.
which is on brand in a lot of levels because if he is supposed to be like a parody or a riff or something off of Elvish Spirit Guide, it makes sense because the red like creature type from that set that was when teammates Elvish Spirit Guide's from, which is alliances.
Mm-hmm.
The red one group of creature type was gorillas. Like that's where like Gorilla Chieftain came from.
Uh-huh.
And
That's sick.
What's the one who's you can like sack it and like destroy artifacts? What was it?
It's not Gorilla Shaman, is it? Or
Yeah,
I think-
that's Gorilla Shaman, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and if you read some of them, you're like, oh, these cards are actually pretty good. They all are like not bad cards.
Mm-hmm.
They were much better than like the previous set, like Fallen Empire, where like the creature type for red was like orcs, where all the orcs just had like downsides. They're like, when this orc attacks, give it -2/-2 or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, orcs are gonna be doofy, so that's gonna be like their thing. Or like hominids were from that set. They were like little lobster people.
Oh, welcome in Sounds by Moon. What's up, dude?
Yo, Calvin, what's up, dude?
Oh yeah, my friend
Yeah.
Max posted in chat.
Oh, yeah.
We've had a couple people in our play group just like who maybe didn't know much about Magic, or we just didn't understand. We weren't playing a lot of CDH. Just hard cast a Simian Spirit Guide.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
That's
Ideal.
Those are some iconic moments.
Oh, yeah.
dude, hardcast. Well, the thing about that is, if you've played Legacy, the hardcast Simian Spirit Guide is always on. Like that's always an option. Hardcast. Like,
Fair.
you're playing like Mood Stompy. Sometimes you just like, you've got like all the mana. You've got the, you got the soul lands. You've got everything set up. You got the lock pieces, and you're just like, I just need a clock.
Mm-hmm.
You're like,
In a body.
you're like
Start
Simian
smacking.
Spirit Guide. Get in there, boy.
Yeah, he's multi-dimensional.
He has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it comes down to a 3-mana. 2/2.
We got a quick question from chat, Tim. Have you had the chance has the Belby playmat come in, and have you gotten a chance to ship it out?
Nope, they haven't not arrived.
All right.
Some of the playmat orders are slow coming at the moment because my printer is Gamer Mats, and they're doing all the mats for Chicago. So they're doing 4,500 mats.
Sheesh.
So yeah, so a lot of everything. I don't anticipate getting any more new shipments from them until after Chicago. Unfortunately, just because they're so.
Okay.
But yeah, they have been ordered. So.
Cool. So,
This is. If I hear, I'll make breakfast at like late. Well, I full disclosure, I was up until 5 a.m. I'm not even kidding.
oh my,
Wow. Up until 5. That's
that's a bit much.
I stayed up all night because I really had to. I was under a deadline. I was Sean saw I'm working on a top secret cool playmat for a really cool content group. And it's sweet, Sean, isn't it sweet?
It's pretty sick.
But it's very, 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 very deep.
Yeah, there's so much on it. It's wild.
A lot going on.
And so anyway, I had to stay up all night. I have to get it off today. So
Yep.
I was up all night.
Makes sense.
Took a nap by way of this morning. A couple hours, Mrs. Sabretooth. Dogs out. Horses. And then went and got me coffee because she's where we are. And then I was drawing all morning once I woke up.
Oof. One thing about Tim is that he just draws all day.
I just draw all day. Well, actually, what I do all day now is just pack order. What I want to do is draw all day. But I am grateful for all the dreams come true.
Unfortunately, you had a very successful Kickstarter that necessitated you to send a lot of things in the mail to people.
Yeah. But I'm getting there. And we got over 300 now, right? Over 300 shipped, don't we?
Yes, sir.
It's a new milestone.
Yes, sir.
Nice. How many total?
700, so.
700.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. When I talk for perspective, everybody, I didn't realize this, but I'll give out some inside baseball. Like one of our patrons, Chen, actually works for like a company that like works for Kickstarter or something, or he's like a contractor for Kickstarter in some capacity. And he was like telling his coworkers about our campaign. And they were shocked that a campaign of this size was doing its own fulfillment. They had never heard this, because usually if it's this big, you hire a company to do all your fulfillment, your orders.
Well, I think
to do it ourselves.
I think the kicker is like if I had been able to hang out for like 2 weeks or whatever, then we could have gotten a lot more of it done. But
and you got sick.
If I hadn't gotten pneumonia,
if you hadn't gotten
that'll do it.
Pneumonia.
So it really slowed us down. Too much do. When you get the chance, could you check your Patreon DMs? Yeah, well, we can get to the Patreon DMs. Too much do.
Too much do. I should have. I was, as of yesterday, I was up to date. I stayed up before working on my drawing. I was checking message. So it must have come in. Did you message me in the last 48 hours? If you did, I haven't checked it. But I just the other night before I went to bed, I spent a good 6 hours answering.
He said yes.
Oh, so it's super recent then. Okay, yeah, I'll get to you then.
Gart, my Magdamat has been a good luck charm, it seems. I went 4-0 on Tuesday.
Whoa, really?
Nice.
Dude, way to go. Dude, no
I'm always
way.
so tempted to play Magda because I play Tyam, and they're like not the same, but they're kind of similar, like same axis of play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just like don't care about the stack. You just want to do your thing, your creature base. You're not interacting.
You play really shitty cards too.
Play bad cards. You gotta trust. Bad cards and trust. I know what it's like. I think it's cool. You know what, Sean? The last couple tournaments, I've run into like 2 decks I would like categorize as Magda decks, that are actual Magda decks, but both of them finished their respective like 80-90% tournaments first and Swiss, and that was playing against Arkham Dagson.
I don't know what that is.
Oswald Fiddleback.
Oh, I've heard of Oswald.
Yeah, Oswald and Arkham both finished their tournaments first and like I'm pretty sure the Arkham deck was undefeated at the Buffalo top
Chicken dip. BCDL.
No, this was the Diamonds Are Forever, dude. Best prize payout of any CDH tournament I've played in of that size. Not even close. Top 4 got Mox Diamond. All top 4.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
And first place got from the vault. Isn't that sick?
Well, how many people?
80. The cap was 90. I think like 85 people showed up in the end. So
That's awesome.
Yeah. A crazy prize, huh?
You
all top diamonds.
Did you win it?
I did. I won
Wow.
Oh shit! Congrats.
Easy.
Easy claps. And then it's so awesome. But the next week I was like, I really wanted to play a Bant deck. I was gonna try to put like Derevi or Helga together, but I just like have been so busy with drawings and order fulfillment, I just didn't have time. So especially that week because I did all the playmats for this Convoke tournament. Shout out to Play to Win Tyler and Brandon. And,
I really that was the Thoracle mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, those looked really good.
Oh, thanks, dude. They
were
out
awesome.
really sweet. So I
I really like your Thoracle. You do a good job with her.
Oh, Yeah,
Her?
thanks. Yeah,
It?
dude, it was perfect timing because the Eagles made the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So the people went crazy for it, and usually my most popular playmat is always like number 1, number 69. There's like certain numbers people always want. Funny. Like the double numbers, people are like, I want like 22, or I want 33 or something like that. But this time, does anyone know what the most popular number was? It's one that's never been the most popular.
Would it have been like a player's number?
Yeah,
Like that's
you're right. It was
like
number
Jalen Hurts or Barkley.
Yeah, it was. You're right. Saquon Barkley's number was
That's
like
sick.
there was like a bounty out. Nick Foles go to 9. Who got it? I want it.
Yeah, I bet that. I mean,
It was super.
Philly
funny.
fans are known for being crazy, so
Yeah.
you
So
probably
people
dealt with the brunt of that.
the Saquon match. Everyone was like trying to get the Saquon match. I didn't even think about it. When I was printing them up, that would be the one that people wanted. It's usually it's almost never that. Yeah, it was super cool. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was working, so I didn't have time to put one of the Bant decks. I just thought Bant would be fun to play. I just like because it's a cool. I wanted to play green right now. I just made a ton of mana. It's gonna be fun. And
Yeah, mana's real hot right now.
Yeah, mana's good. So I wanted to play some big mana. So I wanted to play Bant, but I just didn't have time to put a new deck together. So I ran it back with Marnius, with not too much expectation, and then just I cleaned up. I finished with second place on 1 loss, and then won a really grindy semis. Went to the finals and got another weird clean win in the final. Cool.
Well, it's cleaned up 2 weekends in a row.
2 tournaments in a row. Well, I was super far behind. I was getting my ass kicked. I mean, speaking of Magda decks, the Oswald deck, this is no joke. This is their turn 1, seat 1, verse 7. I don't know who cut this deck. It's like land, Mana Vault, Voltaic Key, untap Mana Vault, cast Ancestral Statue. Not Ancestral Statue. What's this one that makes a treasure on ETB?
Oh, Forbidden Statue?
Is it Forbidden Statue?
Something similar to that. I know what you're talking
Yeah, I'm
about,
not
though.
sure.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
It's like a statue that has jewels in the eyes and
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly the card. So that card
yeah.
came, which is like a crazy combo piece because, Oswald is like a pod-like deck, so you get so much value by sacking. So that was their turn 1, and then that got Mind Break Trap. So then they still had they put out a rock and then tapped the rock and cast a Thorn of Am.
Jesus.
It was the craziest, disgusting first turn, right? And we're like, holy shit, So then they exploded and then kind of closed the door on us because they ended on Thorn of the Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
So just none of us can we're all stacked out now. My turn 1 play was turn 1. I thought my hand was good. It was a second 7. It was turn 1 E-Tutor for some acceleration or something, or Ristic or Mystic, and turn 2 I had access to Lothar, which in Marnius is great.
Mm-hmm. Make treasures, draw cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no one's making treasures. No one can cast spells. I'm just time walked. Everything sucks. But there was another Marnius player there who played really patient with their rocks, and they cast a turn 3 Tivit, which means that my former turn 1, now kind of useless, Enlightened Tutor was a Tivit. Use it to grab Metamorph. On the Tivit, and then I'm 1 turn cycle came around, I natty drew the time sim. Just top decked it.
And then you were like, I win.
Well, yeah, because there's the stacks on board, and the other card I had in hand was I had a Grand Abolisher, so I was like,
Oh, sure.
So I hard cast Grand Abolisher, got resolved, cast time sim, it was over. That was it. It was it was gonna be the craziest, grindiest game, and then sometimes you can just luck sack into shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. How are you liking Marnius in general?
It's sweet. It's cool because you get to play cards I like. I think cards that are cool cards. but maybe wouldn't make the cut in other decks, which is one reason it's play. For example, like when you're playing like TNT or Traxa, like there's not much room to play like super cool card. You know what I mean? Like you have to just play the best of the best. You know?
Yeah, that's what I started on Atraxa, and honestly, that's what I really didn't like about the deck was I didn't feel like I was playing like any cool cards. I mean, you get like Food Chain, but
that's the coolest card.
That's about it.
Yeah. Chain cards that enable Food Chain. But you're totally right. Like you were saying how, you know, that's you like playing Magda because you get to play bad cards. And I agree with you. Like that's part of the fun of. I like CDH decks. Like I don't play Urza, but like I respect decks like Magda and Urza because you get to like play weirdo.
Yeah, that's why I'm loving Rakdos the Muscle because you play so many bad cards in that deck. Like no one would ever think about it.
You kick the shit out of us on Discord with that.
Like Sib Sig Muck Draggers. What is that? It's awesome.
Sib Sig Muck Draggers. He basically Sib Sig Mug dragged us through the fucking woods.
Oh,
dude. Sean beat the ever living shit out of us with that deck. He was so cold blooded about it. He's like, I don't think I have it. Listen, whenever someone says I don't think I have it, they have it. Okay.
They're like, ETF, I win, and then you go,
anything anyway.
Yeah.
But you were like,
the deck just goes off so fast, and you get the right things on your board, and it's also very resilient, which I really like.
And you fucked us up with Poxwalker.
Oh yeah, Poxwalkers and Mind Slicer. I love Mind Slicer so much. It is so fun. Like just feeding people cards, and then I just get a Mind Slicer on board and sack it, and it doesn't matter. They don't have cards anymore.
Dude, Mind Slicers. The fact that you can play Mind Slicer. Bless Uro. That's so sick. That's so freaking.
Chat Addiction says gotta go early today. Tim just wanted to pop in. Let me know about Mat if you can on shipping. All the Marnius and Nivs are out. I was before them.
Wait, were you? Well. You were before them, but it's just I send these orders. It's just whenever they come. So, again, like the Plague-on restocks. I put those in first.
I was about to say, and they hadn't even showed up by the time that I was there. That was kind of crazy.
And like the stuff I just ordered that week showed up. So you just, I do such large volume that I'm not too much control of. Like the things I'm in control of are drawing and like getting my orders to my like shipping and to my printers on time. But Frank, I already sent your other stuff though, so you do have your APs in the mail. And all the cards you wanted from the new set, I just gifted them to you. Those were mailed to you.
Maxadonki, thank you for the Prime subscription.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah, thanks. Any other homies in the chat, Sean?
Max, Jim, others are watching. I think I don't know if they've sent a message, but. Max is a big Niv Mizzet player. He loves Niv Mizzet. He's bought all your Niv Mizzet stuff lately.
Oh, dude, awesome! Thanks, dude.
He's trying to make it work in a post-ban meta.
See ya, Frank, aka Fred. Thanks for popping by. He said he's just messing with you.
Oh, okay. I felt bad though, dude. I felt bad. So I will say that I think Niv is still good. I do think that, the meta's changed. Like, so what? Meta's changed, but I still think you could still play Niv.
Yeah, for sure. I think your camera is out of focus.
Yeah, it went a little out of focus.
Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I did.
Loma1108 asks Glarb AP ? Yeah, that looks good.
Here?
Is that the flocked one?
Yeah, Lomo, did you want a Glarb AP or did you want do you mean like a drawn one? If you want a drawn one, just message me. Happy to send you one, of course. This is the flocked one. This is my playmat. Glarb is sold out, but I have a couple of these, maybe one or two of these proofs.
Glarb is hot. He just won a big tournament, yeah. Summit or whatever.
Which one?
Shout out Logan. Logan won that tournament. One of our friends of the channel.
I think it was Snowy Summit 2 or whatever in Colorado, I think. It was a pretty big tournament.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Over 100 people, 120 people.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Remember,
there's something too.
it's not a gold saber tooth if it doesn't have what?
Hat.
The hat.
Oh, give it a hat with an eyeball.
Yep.
Somebody put a hat with an eyeball on this.
Someone put a hat with it. That's what I was just gonna say.
How did you come up with the hat? Is this like a
Dude, I wish it's just something so stupid. I have no idea. I just started drawing it and then just like putting it on other things. We're like a little hat, like a little like Carhartt looking hat, like a winter hat. Someone called them a Midwestern hat. A Midwestern hat.
is that a staple for your wardrobe or?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm from upstate New York and I lived in Iowa. And I remember just even as a kid, you'd go to like, let's say you're watching a football game like the Bills, or even watch like the Green Bay Packers or something,
Yeah.
where like their colors are not. Neither of those teams have brown or orange as their colors, but if you looked at the crowd, you'd see like so many like blaze orange like hunting.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe it.
beanies, like in the crowd, you'd be like, "Wait, what is all the orange?"
Gotta stay warm, baby.
I say warm, or just like a camo. Oh, sorry guys, my cat just cards on the. Sorry.
Oh no.
Cheeb.
Dude, she went and just like went over my again. Sorry guys. You don't want me to shit. Why is she?
One thing about Cheeb is that she's gonna destroy everything in Tim's office.
Cats are good at that.
Hey Max, thank you also for the follow. Sub before the subscription, we take those. I mean, sub before the follows, we take those.
Thank you, dude. That's awesome. Remember, every sub and follow is like help support the hard work that Corn Dog is doing. So thank you.
You know me, hard worker, corn dog.
You are.
If every subscription that we get on the channel buys me approximately like 1.75 corn dogs. So
That's pretty big.
you're feeding me. I was going to say you're feeding my family, but Jen doesn't like corn dogs that much. You're feeding
That's a
me.
shame. Hey, but you're corn dog. What does that mean?
Like 6'5" Corn Dog I know about.
That's fair. I'm corn dog. What does that mean?
Is it like a corn dog exclusivity for her?
Yes.
Only one?
Yeah. I'm the only corn dog that she's into.
The Corn Dog with a capital C. Sean, the lady at the post office knows. She thought when we were calling him Corn Dog, she thought we were calling him Horn Dog. So she like store person. She's like, "Is your buddy Horn Dog coming to help you today?" Corn Dog. I was like, "Oh no, it's Corn Dog." She said, "I thought you were calling him Horn Dog."
That is so funny.
He's a Horn Dog, all right. He's also a Corn Dog.
All right. Channel subscribers, show me your corn dog emotes in chat.
Oh yeah, we do have a corn dog. Wait, somebody, I know so little about technology. So can someone explain? Apparently, you can use our emotes in other things. Is that true?
That is correct. If someone is subscribed to our channel, they can use our emotes anywhere on Twitch.
Well, we were playing on Dan's channel, and Dan's like, "What the hell? What are all these like? Are these?"
I'm gonna have to
cow
subscribe
emotes?"
just for
Like,
that.
They had like no idea that some people were using the corn dog emotes. in chat.
That's funny. Hey, Sheep. Hey, I'm Sheep. Whoever you are out there, thank you for the tier 1 subscription.
Whoever
Thanks,
you
I'm
are.
sheep.
Now you can unleash. Now I'm Sheep. Whoever and wherever you are, you can unleash the terrible emote of my face.
Did you set that up yourself?
Yes, I did.
That's cool.
Sure did. We buy State Fair corn dogs by the Sam's Club Mega Pack. Me too. And then I run out of
Actually?
that and I have to, you get like 25 of them for not that much money. It's a really good deal.
1.7 of those is a sub, yeah. So
I don't know. Actually, that's probably closer to the Aldi rate, which is higher than like the Costco / Sam's Club rate.
yeah, that makes sense.
That's my emergency refill. Sometimes I have to swing by Aldi and pick up the 6-pack, you know?
You're not really beating the rap where Corn Dog was trying to say, like, I don't know why you guys call me Corn Dog. I don't even like. And now he's just like telling you all
embracing
about
it.
yeah, he's like Corn
Dude.
Dog by
They do taste so good. I can't lie to you. They
Hey,
do
you are
taste
what you
so
eat.
good.
That's what they say.
Exactly. I'm a corn dog.
Corn dog. What about tell us about Korean corn dogs.
I don't know, man. They're just tasty. It's
yeah. Tell me what's the difference.
So I'm not actually sure what the difference is. There are like a couple. I guess there are kind of couple easy differences. Ooh, wait, starting them in the microwave and then finishing them off in the air fryer. That's genius. I usually like microwave them or air fryer them, but just air frying them from frozen takes like 2 million years. So nuking them for a minute and then air frying them. Wait, that's genius. Thank you. Korean corn dogs are a little bit different. As far as I can tell, the batter is definitely roughly the same. You know, it's kind of just like a cornmeal batter or whatever. But rather than having like a hot dog in them, it's usually often like sometimes it's just like a mozzarella cheese stick. So it's kind of almost like a big corn mozzarella stick. Or sometimes it'll be like more of like a pork or a fish, like kind of sausage rather than like what we would think of as a hot dog. And then you get stuff on the outside of them. So the most common type is they'll just like sprinkle a ton of sugar all over the outside of it and it'll kind of stick to the corn dog. And so it's like crunchy and a little bit sweet. Or you can get like potatoes on the outside. So they like stick potatoes to it before they deep fry it. And there's like all these little chunks of potato on the outside of the corn dog.
Awesome.
And then they'll often put a bunch of like sauces or something like that on top of it.
Yeah.
So
Cal, sometimes they use, I was told they use cornmeal combination with also rice flour. So that's that texture.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Similar to what they use for like tteokbokki with the rice cake.
Mm-hmm. So apparently Tim knows more about Korean corn dogs than I do. So who's the real corn dog now?
You told me about them for the first time. I never even had one. I was in Chicago with you. I didn't even know they existed. This is the genesis of the corn dog nickname.
Yep.
We were in Chicago together and you were like, do you want to go get Korean corn dog? And I was like, is that a thing? And you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, let me tell you.
It's kind of like how it started.
Uh-huh.
And then you got me, and we went and got sloppy steaks at Trefani.
It's true.
Damn, you guys have some good meals together.
Yeah, we've eaten a lot of food together. So one thing about big guys is that they're going to eat a lot of food.
Big dogs like to eat.
Big dogs need to eat
We're actually
food.
going to have a giveaway at Chicago. If you're going to be at Magic Con Chicago, we're going to have a giveaway. It'll be announced next week officially. But if you win the giveaway, you get to come eat a Reuben sandwich with Gold Saber and corn dog and Kev. The sandwich is on us. We buy your sandwich. It's all the Gold Saber, Corn Saber Cub, Reuben Club.
Oh man!
You get to join us for a Reuben
The Reuben
sandwich.
Club. That should be a new patron tier. Is the Reuben
Yeah,
Club.
True.
Club is the Gold Saber Sandwich Club. We also really like to talk about Italian combo sandwiches because
Yum.
my wife is the best, but the one sticking point is she does not like Italian.
Dang.
Doesn't like them. She thinks they smell bad or something.
Doesn't like Italian what?
Sandwiches like
Oh,
with
okay.
like capicola and like
Yeah.
salami and mortadella. She doesn't like it.
Just thinks they're not good. I couldn't imagine someone being more wrong about something.
I know she's right about everything else. She's smart. She's cool. She's beautiful. But man,
In love with Tim.
in love.
Yeah.
In love with the gold saber tooth. Hates Italian sandwich.
Dang.
The only big Italian she likes is that's it. Oh, they're Italian sandwich. I don't like Italian.
Wait, Sean, I've got 2 questions for you.
Yeah,
Hit me.
Sean.
Where did the sheep come from? Is it just like the old show, Sean the Sheep? Is that kind of the idea?
Kind of.
Or
Yeah. When I was in school, so my name is Sean, yeah. And my nickname was Sean the Sheep. So
that makes sense.
at some point I was, figuring out my gamer tag.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I can just use sheep, but like spell it like Sean, you know. So
that's cool. Yeah. And number 2 is there a food that you really love to eat? I've got corn dogs, and Tim has got Italian sandwiches. Is there anything up there? It doesn't even necessarily have to be your favorite food, but maybe there's a meal that people associate with you on accident.
I'm a fiend and appreciator of Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, it's sometimes a problem, but you know, there are worse problems to have.
You've got your buddy, I assume your buddy, Mr. Jim in chat.
He knew
naming and claiming Taco Bell for you before you got to it.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I'm a disciple of the bell.
What's the order? What are we doing?
You know, it changes.
Okay, yeah. So you're like rolling up and ordering the special, or
if I have money, it's chicken quesadilla is added onto the order.
Sure.
When you're balling out.
When I'm balling out. But those are like $7 now.
There's
like
so much money. It's insane.
Yeah. Whenever I order one and they tell me my order is like $20, I just want to cry. But chicken quesadilla is good. The burrito I get kind of changes depending on, I don't know how I'm feeling. The beefy 5 layer is classic, but
it's also pricey these days. Back in my day, it was introduced as an $85 menu item.
Exactly. It's like $1 a layer now. It's crazy.
$1 a layer. Yeah, this is not a buck of nacho cheese. Send this back.
Yeah. We also love the cheesy gordita crunch. It is a marvelous masterpiece.
With or without the nacho cheese shell.
It is very good with the nacho cheese shell, but again, that item is also expensive.
Yep,
Taco Bell is just getting expensive.
Adds up.
You can't eat there for pretty cheap, to be honest. Like if you get their like boxes or whatever, those have gone up in price.
If you're off the value menu.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much a value menu fiend, but even on the value menu, some of the stuff that used to be like $1.50 or whatever here in Ohio has sneakily got up to like $2 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. And it's still like anytime I go to any other fast food place, I'm still like, oh, Taco Bell is still the cheapest fast food place.
Exactly. it can be the cheapest and the most expensive. It's.
You guys ever never heard of $1 McChickens? Are you guys high? Come on, dude.
What $1 McChickens?
Though?
If I go to McDonald's right now, I can get, if you can add a McChicken to the value menu.
Okay.
State.
Yeah, you buy like one thing and you get it for $1, but it used to just be $1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for $2.99, you can get a McDouble, and one more buck, you get a McChicken. It's $4, you got a McChicken and a McDouble.
See, back in my day, that would have cost me $2.25.
Well, in Arizona, they were all the McChickens and stuff. Yeah, McChickens were $1, but the McDouble was always like $1.90. So you're not like that far. I mean, still, the fact you can get like 2 sandwiches for like, $4.
I have also learned like the real secret is you absolutely have to get the app. Because if you just
the app is worth it. Oh, true.
It's like if you roll up through the drive-through and like look at the menu board and then look at the app for the same restaurant, the prices are significantly different. The app is just literally cheaper.
And you can never order
the McDonald's
delivery
app.
Not through their app. Oh, McDonald's.
Yeah,
I think
McDonald's
Taco Bell still, but
it's same
never
thing,
order Taco Bell on like Uber Eats or something. It's like twice as expensive. It's actually crazy.
Yep.
I mean, everywhere is like that.
But like the McDonald's app and the Taco Bell app, it's the same thing. But like especially with the McDonald's app, like if you don't have the McDonald's app, you're missing out on like free Fry Friday and all that kind of other junk. They give away so much stuff in the app. But I never go to McDonald's. I don't know what it is.
I don't really go that much either. But Taco Bell, I take full advantage of their rewards. So I've eaten for so cheap there. You can get like a free item. Like every time I go, I have a free item. It's pretty good.
I need to use the app more. It just is it seems so clunky to me.
Yeah, it is a bit at first, but now they have like a way you can just like tell them a code or something and then it like adds to your rewards. So like I don't have to order through it.
Are you checking in with your rewards app today or whatever?
I hate that. McDonald's has this new like AI or something that like asks you that, and then when you say yes or no, then a different person starts talking, and it's very weird. I don't like it.
Me either. I want to go to one of those. There's like some McDonald's or whatever, like where they do like kind of like full. They have like a full AI ordering system. in the
There's a
drive-through,
Checkers near me that did that for a while.
and you could just
Okay,
like
that's what
completely cheese it, and people would just like do the most insane shit until they could get a real person to talk to them because they were racking up like a $2,000 order or whatever on the AI system.
That's funny.
Yep.
Dude, you know what?
Goofy.
You
Hey,
guys-
welcome back, John.
Oh, the bell. That's amazing.
No, dude, you gotta live Moss now.
True.
John's back. He says it looks dope.
Which John?
Useless. The useless
what's up?
John. The useless
Yeah,
John.
that's-
That's
great.
I talked to AAC. Your the Hashton triggers for me and the LEDs for your shipping Monday.
Hey, Max is a fan of the bell. Let's go. We take that.
We take those dubs. Yeah, put a Taco
Man, I
Bell.
should have some Taco Bell for dinner.
Dude, I've never been a Taco Bell guy. You know what it is? Some people say like, oh yeah, I grew up in like a rural area where all we have is fast food. I grew up in such a rural area that we didn't
There was
even
none.
have fast
Yeah.
Like where I grew up, like I remember like going on a road trip and what is Taco Bell? What is on sodas? I've seen the commercials, you know. I'd seen the commercials for all this shit on TV, but I never.
Yeah, eating it.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. I mean, the first time I went to Taco Bell, I thought it was like the coolest shit in the world. Hell yeah, it's like I'm on TV.
I've gone to the Taco Bell.
I'm going to Taco Bell.
You know, I was in Germany at the end of this past year for work.
Yeah.
And I'd never been to Europe before. And I was like, you know what? I want to go to Taco Bell in Europe. That sounds awesome. You know, it's
Yeah.
probably bad, somehow worse than it is in America, but you know, it'll be cool. And there's 3 in Germany. And I tried to go to one that was like kind of close to where I was staying. I actually went to a card shop and there was like one on the way. And as I was getting there, I realized it was like a military base. I was like, okay, I can't go into that military base to get Taco Bell, whatever. I got my cards. The second one was on the way back in a different route. I went there. It was also on a military base.
No.
That the only Taco Bells are on military bases because there's not enough nutritional value of Taco Bell for Germany to allow them to exist. So, yeah, spoiled my plans.
Well, I had a Mexican exchange student when I was a kid. She was from Chihuahua, Mexico, and we took her to Taco Bell in Tin Theater or something. That was like the closest one, was like an hour away, and she thought it kicked serious ass. She was like, "This is."
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
this-
tasty. It's not
Yes.
Mexican food, but it's really good.
Exactly.
Mexican food, but it fucking slaps. She was like, "This is awesome." She thought it was like the coolest thing.
Oh,
It's like I think it's cool too when you go to another country and you see like their interpretation of your cuisine. Like
mhm.
I was in Iceland years ago, and I went there. Like all the Icelandic people were like, "Oh, we've got to take you to an American restaurant." I don't want to go to an American
You can get that any day you want.
dude. We got to take you. You're gonna love it. And you sit down, and it's like everything is like hamburger, hot fries, and like you're thinking like, what the hell, like. Okay, it's like picnic food or something. It's like potato salad, like macaroni and cheese or something, or like mac salad and stuff. And you're like, all right. And it comes out, and it all looks like it, like it's like aliens made it. It like looks like our food.
Like someone heard about it and never saw what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the hot dog is like, yeah, it's a cylinder of meat in a bun with something yellow on it. And it's not ketchup and it's not mustard. Like, it has like
That's hilarious.
The yellow is like some sort of like remoulade,
Yep.
some sort of like hollandaise or something. And the red sauce is just not tomato. I don't know what it is. It's like, so it was good. And then I found out the burger was horse meat.
Oh,
Like-
yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all pretty good, but it all just like looked like American food, but it was just like other things, you know, which was pretty sweet.
Oh, John was stuck watching ads when you gave him the token update, so he didn't hear that.
Oh, I was just saying that I talked to AEC, and your playmat, I mean your tokens and my Hashton triggers are being mailed. So for those of you who order the Hashton triggers, they all mail out Monday afternoon. I'll start sending them off. Got Dargo and we said Mizzix.
Yeah, Mizzix would great. I think Mizzix is the deck that we really started to understand what high power in CDH was. So that guy goes off with a ham sandwich.
Oh, sure. That's cool.
When did this Mizzix deck?
When did it what?
When did the Mizzix deck get?
I don't remember, Jim, if you're here. It was like November, maybe?
Oh,
This is when it got stolen. Yeah, this year.
That sucks.
Yeah. It was like his whole collection, too. I mean, he didn't have tons of cards, but
Oh, sure.
he had like all of his commander decks in a bag at his binder, so it all got taken.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is brutal.
Oh, John asked if you're gonna have the tokens in Chicago.
Did you, John? Which ones? You mean Ashton?
I'm afraid of Hashaton. Like, is that a valid response to him? Yeah, he seems really scary.
Just play removal. That's my thing. That's why, I would bring Tyam to like a major tournament right now, and I'm confident I could do okay because I would just play removal. I think you got to play removal.
There's so much removal right now; it's actually crazy.
Well, where you are, then you're playing in a smart meta because everywhere I've been, like when we were at the Royal Rumble, man, we had a player who had win on board, and we let the food chain deck. We let the blue farm player just like tutor their whole deck to find an answer, and they had no answer.
That's crazy.
That's brutal.
They recently cut Cycrin.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot lately.
That's a classic right there.
They have a lightning bolt. They had nothing.
Yeah, people just want to build their engines and just play their flash stuff. They don't care about what anyone else is doing.
Yep.
Well, you guys want to hear my hot new tech?
Oh yeah.
Don't play
What is
any
it?
flash cards. And I cut all mana rocks, 2 mana rocks, except for Arcane Sig.
This is in Marnius or
In Marnius, but I kind of want to do it in everything. It was sick because there's so many times where like you got your engine and you're like, hey, look at me, I got rich. You feel real cool, right? And then you're like drawing cards, and you're like they're breaching, and you're like, all right, draw. You're like, do you pay for risk stick? And like, no. And you're like, okay. And the table's like, do you want anything? I'm like, nothing. And you're like looking at your hand, and your hand is like, Felwar Stone, land, Archivist of Ogba. You're just like, oh shit. It's just rocks and more value engine. You know what I'm saying? Like people add these engines, but there's no payoff. So what the fuck's the point of drawing a million cards if you've just drawn more rocks and more value engines? Like, what is the actual point? You're gonna like what? Just value? You're gonna value yourself? You're gonna force feed yourself value and kill yourself? Like, what is the point, man? So that's where I'm at.
Philip Saber Club's in the house. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, what's up? Cubs in the house. What's going on, Cubs?
Used to bike to Taco Bell, get 4 tacos, 1 chilito, 1 burrito Bel Grande, chips and soda for $5 and waddled out of the place. Sounds like the dream.
Sounds like you knew how to live Moss.
True.
Put in live Moss.
It's also just such a good like slogan, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah, some people say mid-range hell. I say
Liv Moss.
live Moss. The only
go,
thing that
Liv
can
Moss.
stop, and remember everyone, the only thing that can stop a bad guy with a Hullbreaker horror is a good guy with a Hullbreaker. Remember that. Take that one to the bank.
Okay, yeah. I'm writing it down right now.
The only thing that can stop
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
is a good guy with a Hullbreaker horror.
I've never really played a Hull Breaker deck, to be honest. I mean,
You haven't lived, man. It's like that's like
Yeah,
saying
I need to.
I've never French kissed.
I just ordered a Rog Thras list, so I think it's in there.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Now that's a hero deck. Believe it or not, even though it's a meta deck, it's still a hero deck.
Tim, you running Academy Ruins and Hashman?
Would I run Academy Ruin? Yeah, I think any recursion's good. I'm really high because they're just so free. Like if your mana can support it, then just run it. It depends. Like you might it might be at the cost of like another good utility land like Zone, Talon Gates. I don't think you can max out on the ones that don't tap for colored mana, but you got room for one or two.
Academy Ruin seems pretty good with LED in that deck.
But Academy Ruins doesn't tap for blue, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's just colorless, yeah.
You can run it. You can't run two mana. If I was running that, I'd cut Talon Gate.
Do you like Talon Gates?
Yeah, but I like it better in green deck. Crop Rop.
Sure.
The Crop
Oh,
Rop
it's
is
so
Talon
good with
Gate
Crop
blowout,
Rop.
like,
Talon Gates was such a good printing for Tie-Am. It's insane. There's so many land grabbers.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Keeps you safe. It's gets rid of Dranith or whatever bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick Talon Gate deck. In my Smiths round, I beat that Oswald deck. And somehow, I don't understand, with Spice Rack software, I beat them, and that was their only loss. And I lost like the player who got third place. So then I was second. The player I beat leaped by me beating.
I think like the first, if you had the same record, I think the first tiebreaker is not the head-to-head record. It's opponent match win %.
Isn't that weird? It should be head to head. You should just.
Head-to-head is like the third tiebreaker and always has been.
Yeah, I think that's dumb.
It's to even out over the whole event.
Anyway, you know what the sick tech they had was? They had an explosive setup, so they're going to win on the next turn. And they just played Talon Gates as land for turn.
Oh, sure.
They're,
Yeah.
so the only way we could deal with their commander was in. Isn't that cool?
Very cool. I love Talon Gates. I've like I have never done well with it. I've gotten blown out with it so many times, and every time I get blown out with it, I'm like, oh yeah, that was the perfect thing for the situation.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's so good.
Talon Gates is.
Talon Gates is like so good.
Yeah, I don't know though. I think Hashiton's gonna make some waves.
Yeah, I think so too, man. The card's good.
Seems real sick.
I think
Yeah.
it's real good. And big attracts, huh? Big attract.
Pretty good track. So yeah, I had the I don't even remember her title. The original Atraxa. I tried to brew a casual deck with her a couple times, and it it always blows up in your face when you play her because
Well, you know what the problem
for whatever reason.
is, John?
What's that?
You make yourself the art. That card is like that card has so much
I know.
damage.
Well, I tried to be like cool and like hip. Oh my god, that's beautiful. And I tried to make an incubate Atraxa deck, and that was horrible. Couldn't even get past like turn 5, I felt like. So then I was like, I'll just do it. In fact, I love poison so much. And it was fun, but I was like public enemy #1 every game. But winning with the Radstorm, that was hot.
Oh, dude, Radstorm's sick.
So cool.
I've often thought. Okay, hear me out, everybody. It might have been Logan who won with the Glarb deck. He had like a version of Nadu where he was really high on Venerated Rot Priest. I think in blue decks that don't have Thoracle answers, I think the Rot Priest win cons are like kind of hot. Like, it doesn't take much. Everyone's like, oh, it's target player, but if you have a density of like the spells that can like target, you know, like that and like a storm spell. It's like everyone. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna give so many counters. The other card I was thinking of was the whole cycle of like Sea King's Blessing, like that whole cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's one for every color, and like if you could just like have a weird little Rot Priest combo. It's like you can really nuke the table on it.
I love Rot Priest so much.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, so if you're on that kind of like a Radstorm tech, like, it wouldn't take many dead cards to like go crazy. Like some of those Storm cards are like so easy. Like, there's a lot of 1 minute instants, and it doesn't matter if you counter them because it's a target. You know what I mean?
It's the abilities on the stack from the Rot Priest.
That's all that matters. Like, you would need like some sort of crazy like whirlwind denial style stifle effect to like stifle all, you need some like mind break trap like stifle effect to really get them, and that's super hard to play around. And that's the kind of Nadu version of Priest Nadu, and I thought it was like interesting. But
yeah, that's really cool.
Nadu, like, you can pull that shit off in like other decks. So I can ask you a question about Tayam. Like,
what's up?
My understanding of Tayam was like I built like a Wither Smog deck, but I was also thinking about Tayam as like, it's got some good cards lately from the last couple sets.
Thanks for the sub, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, thanks, dude. I was thinking about the card like the Devoted Druid lines. Like, it's such a good Devoted Druid, and not the way you think. So, is my understanding correct? If you could just get its toughness up to 4.
Yeah, with Tayam, you infinitely mill your deck, yeah.
And then you'll have infinite activations, correct?
Yeah. You have infinite activations, so then you can just pull everything out. Yeah, it's great.
Hasn't anyone built like a Tayam version, like a Turbo Tayam, where all you're trying to do is get out, and it doesn't, you just like, you want to like cheat out a Devoted Druid, and then you like use like Invigorate or something, and just like, not just the Centaur Guard. You just like go for it. It's like, fuck them up. Has anyone ever thought about that? It'd be kind of cool.
I don't know, to be honest. I definitely, like, we all run Devoted Druid Centaur Gardens. There's been some other stuff people have run. There's like, there's some creature like Shield Mate or something that you can like
Shield Mate, 1 mana, it gives me
sack it or something to buff something. That's definitely possible. I don't know. The thing about Tayam is like you have so many. We don't like focus on one specific combo too much. Like, we pretty much have redundancy. We try to be as redundant in the deck as possible. That way, if something happens, you can still.
John, thanks for the sub.
Like when you consult your Thoracle, that feels really bad. In most decks.
Yeah.
So we don't really have that issue because unless someone's going to exile our entire graveyard when we have our deck there, we're really resilient. So we don't really focus too much on like a specific combo because the more like layered pieces you have, the stronger you'll be in any given situation. So you're more consistent that way.
Sure.
Some people run like Swift Recon for Devoted Druid.
Would that work in your deck or not?
Yeah. As soon as it comes on the battlefield, you have to attach it to something, and there's no like way to stop that. If you recur it with Tayam, it's pretty sick. But I'm not on it. Most people aren't on it.
Well, would it not work because it's not a creature anymore? Well, you have to crew it.
What do you mean?
Because Swift Recon makes it. The reason why you can make infinite mana, like infinite mana doesn't win with time. You also need to remove counters from a creature. So don't you have to like make it a creature?
I mean, it'll still have the counters on it. Oh wait, you're right, because it's not a creature.
Yeah. So
I think that's part of it. Is like you can probably crew it with Tayam, I would think, right?
What
is Swift Recon?
Tayam, and then you just like activate and respond. Like with the triggers on the stacks.
Yeah.
I wonder.
That was crew 5, so you'd have to have some other stuff, but yeah, you could do that. But I think that's like a reason why we don't run the Swift Recon is because it has too much stipulation. We try not to run stuff that has a lot of stipulation because you want to be able to just like go off whenever. It's a really good card is the new Gear Hulk is really good for tie-up.
Oh my gosh, 4 mana.
It's 4 mana, which we don't like running because you can't recur it, but it's a creature, so it's easy to get for various reasons. And then you get 2 1-drops, and you can just grab if you have time on board, Young Wolf, Carrion Feeder, LED. That's infinite activations. Mm-hmm. So you just have one of them, and you grab the other 2, and then
Oh, sure.
And also, if someone counters your stuff, you don't really care because you just recur it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you run chains in yours?
No, chains of Mephistopheles.
Like when you're in time, it was so easy to play around.
It is an interesting card, but I just don't know if it gives us it's like kind of a stacks piece, I guess. And to be honest, like a lot of people refer to Time as a stacks deck. I don't really agree with that completely, but lately stacks has actually been like a better strategy for us than it was pre-ban.
Sure, yeah, I agree with you. I like it as like hate bears deck, if anything. It's like, and I even think of like, I don't think of like Aegon as stacks deck, but I think it plays like good hate bear style card.
Yeah. Every deck plays the stacks pieces they can play through, right? Every single deck does it, like Draneth and Ranger Captain and things. I would consider Rhystic Study to be a stacks piece on some level.
I agree. Yeah, I do. Agree. I think.
Yeah.
Definitely good against Storm strategy. Dang, this is turning out really.
This looks crazy.
Yeah, this looks.
Welcome back, Kev.
Yellow. The on-tap is nuts.
It says hard on it.
Yeah, it
goes hard.
It says hard, guys.
I gotta step away from a minute, so I'll be gone for a few.
Good.
He said 1 minute and then he said a few. Which one is it? Make up your freaking mind.
Yeah, dude. Well, you know what they say, corn dog. It's like corn dog, shit or get off the pot, bro. Get off the pot.
I like that he's like kind of flaming.
Yeah, he's also flaming.
Yeah, he's got that spirit.
Oh yeah.
Whatever,
The live moss is good.
He's got that spirit.
Always got to live moss.
Dude, all this detail is so sick.
Yeah, this is great.
This is what happens when Gold Sabertooth is pulls it all night. Good.
Is this what's this for?
For my play group.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of worship Simeon Spirit Guide as our
It's
Lord
so
and Savior.
good.
So
Kev is a Simeon Spirit Guide.
I'm a Simeon Spirit Guide fan, yep.
yeah. I think everyone should be. What is there to not like about him?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I like it better than the Elvish one.
Yeah.
True.
It's like, yeah, you think Explosive Man is coming from green. And
Yeah, do you really ever need that card? Not really. Just play a land anywhere else.
This is the number one get it when someone's like, God is ass. This is usually if someone says God is ass, send me a Spirit Guide somewhere.
Is involved some way, somehow.
How much did the what was that burrito? It was 89 cents? Beefy cheese burrito? What was it
The
called?
beefy 5-layer. Yeah, it used to be 89
Taco Bell?
cents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a promo for like 89 cents if I remember correctly. And now it's like over $5 in some locations.
Yeah, that's wild.
Really?
It's really sad. And it probably is worse too.
Yeah. Another thing is you got to know you got to know your local Taco Bells because it will make a big difference. Okay, I can get one right now for $3.99. That's still too expensive. But
Yeah, that's wild. The app is the way to go though for Taco Bell.
the app is the way to go. Yeah, we gotta convince Corn Dog on that one.
Did he say the app is crap?
No, he's just not like it's not his first instinct,
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I use the
You think
app."
you think the Zoomer would be all about it?
Yeah, you think he would like have like a little? You think he'd have like an earring? He'd have like a little like mullet, poofy mullet. You know what I mean?
Hey.
They feel targeted.
What up, John? I got my mullet touched up for the con, so I can look nice.
Did you really?
Hell yeah. When is MagicCon Chicago?
2 weeks from
2
yesterday.
weeks. Nice. I'll actually be in Chicago this week, but
Oh,
not
nice.
for Magic.
For work stuff?
Yep. Work stuff.
Yeah.
Flying out Monday. It feels like Sunday to me, but it's not. I love that.
Thank God. Yeah, it's usually the opposite. Which part is you on the mat?
I just drew
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, right there.
BT5 player
That's amazing.
for 89 cents. That's also rip.
Yeah.
There we go. This is for the real ones. The 89-cent BB5 player is also gone to heaven with his friends, Mizik's Dead.
It's perfect.
This is so good. I'm really happy with how this turned out.
Yeah,
They're
this is
gonna put,
amazing.
Cool font on the bottom.
They used to call me Boofy 5-layer.
Goofy five layer.
Yeah, Boofy 5-layer.
We used to call him
I don't think I'm allowed to say why on Twitch.
instead of
Yeah, probably
Luffy,
not.
we called him Boofy. Because he would go into year 7 or what is it called?
Oh, there's like 4 of them.
He goes into like some Boofy gear and he's like start freaking out like a loony. Do you guys ever follow? I mean, it's before your time, but those women that became famous for butt chugging NyQuil in Oakland.
I have
No.
no idea what you're talking about.
What would I follow them on?
This is like early. This is like when Gawker was around, but there was these women that became famous for like butt chugging NyQuil at a party.
That's rad. I hope
Think
that they
that's crazy.
transferred their fame from Gawker to I don't know, something current.
I don't know where are they now? The butt chugging NyQuil girl.
They might be dead, but you
Yeah,
know.
might be
dead,
dead.
jail, or college professors. Those are my 3 guesses.
Ooh.
Jail or their college professors?
Yeah.
They
What's
probably.
that say about Tim?
That's
Yeah.
me.
Tim took that path.
I did. I think they probably teach at Oberlin. But they the butt chugging NyQuil girls, or if they happened now, they would have just like made a cryptocurrency, cashed it.
Oh yeah.
They would have like the butt chug NyQuil, like meme.
No tattling on us to Cal. He's gone.
We can do whatever we want. Cal's gone.
He's actually been here the whole time.
Oh no, he's writing all this down.
He's like, they're talking about beefy 5 layers, boofy 5 layer. He's like, I thought I banned boofy 5 layer from the chat. Dude, what did I say that almost got me banned from?
From Twitch.
Maybe don't say it again.
Yeah, don't say it again.
No. What did I get banned from when like I thought it was you guys? I thought it was like useless streaming, but he'd rated like whatever Shivam's and Gavin's show is.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I can imagine you just saying anything they would not be about.
Pretty not that bad. But it definitely involved like it was of the tone of butt chugging NyQuil. And like all I see is like they're like ignoring me. And then I just see like Shivam typing like ban Gold Saber Tooth, ban, like command ban. I'm like, hey,
That's
what's
so
that?
funny.
It was like they're like ignoring me, but also like raged.
Yeah.
And then it was pretty funny. And then like luckily they're all like, you know, they love Mana Curve. She's awesome. Chase is like, no.
Yeah, Chase, they rule.
They're like, please, Gold's awesome. Leave Gold alone. They're awesome. I'm like, Chase to the rescue. Because I drew Chase. I drew them like a Kit Rog card years ago.
Hell yeah.
We love Kirog, man. I wish I enjoyed playing him in CDH more, but it's such a headache.
Yeah, especially to not win too. If it's a headache and I'm winning, hell yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true.
Being the most annoying player in the pod.
Yeah.
Hashtag get wrong. It is. It's fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah. That was my first CDH deck, by the way.
Nice.
Big mistake.
Doesn't really
Trying to
set
win
you up
through a
for any
chains doesn't make you happy.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, Traxa was a good second deck, and Time has been
Hell yeah.
the best permanent
Time's
resident
cool.
so far.
Time's really cool.
Yeah.
I never got to play against your Time, Tim.
Dude. Well, we almost played once, but then we were just like in a non-game. I brought it, and then like someone, you and I were playing, and like someone stormed off. It was like, we were like, okay, fine. I was like, why? I'm playing. I'm like, it's turn 2, and I'm in Abzan. Shit.
Yeah, you're not doing shit.
my ass.
Yeah. It does feel good though when you can interact. I will say that.
Oh yeah, you feel
When
like
I can like survival of the fittest activate into a Aven interrupter, and like that's huge.
blinking an ancient Aven interrupter. A high few mortals could.
Oh yeah.
survive.
Oh yeah. You probably see that in Plagon, don't you?
Oh, I'm not playing it, but I think it would be cool if it had a bigger butt, right? It doesn't.
Yeah, and you have blue, so you don't need it. You know.
But dude, I saw someone like had somebody was like a meal locking somebody with interrupter. I was like, oh my.
Brutal.
They're like interrupter, blink a meal, interrupter. I'm like, oh my. It was like gonna kill. Just fucking kill me. The best is when someone's pulling that kind of shit and then you break out of it. That's like one of those scenes where like it's like in Con Air when they don't realize that like the bad guys have control of the plane. And it's like,
Dude, spoiler.
sorry guys, the bad guys get control of the plane. But dude, it's sick. Because
Yeah, it feels so good.
Kev, that's like the story when that dude was like punishing us with Master Keys. He was dress downing an amphibian down into a
Oof. Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then I hard cast Emrakul, the Promised End, took his turn and killed him.
That's so sick. So mean.
We love Emrakul.
And a bad guy.
That seems sick.
What is it, Chad? The only thing to stop a bad guy with a Hullbreaker horror?
A good guy with a Hullbreaker horror.
A good guy with a Hullbreaker horror. Dude. That's a Hullbreakers don't kill people. I kill people.
People kill people. That's messed up.
Hullbreakers don't, yeah. Yeah. It's like Hullbreakers don't kill people, Thoracles. Actually, Bowmasters kill people. I went with Marnius by like just like manually bouncing my own Bowmaster.
That's sick.
The way the good Lord intended it.
I hate Bowmaster so much.
You play it.
I do play it.
You play it in like all
You're part of the problem. Just kidding,
I know.
Just kidding.
It's so good in Tayam too, because every time I get a Bowmaster,
you can win with it as a loop, right?
yeah. It's loopable. With like Ashnod's Altar. It's pretty sick.
Dude, I fucking love Bow. One of the coolest fucking cards. Wait, does it just go infinite with that? Because can you take the counters off the Orc army? If you
can take them off, but you can't get all your mana from it. Because you pay mana cost before the counters. I mean, and you're taking off. There's like you need like one counter creator or something to like go off with it.
Right?
There's so many loops with the deck. It's crazy.
You need one more card, like.
Yeah, I think you need one more card. I mean, if you have like a Tyvar Enduring Vitality, then you can just win right there. So you can tap it for mana.
Whoa!
Take off the counters, sack the OBM, pay for everything, get it back, and just keep doing that. And I think you're netting a mana every time.
Whoa!
Too good.
Enduring Vitality? Holy shit, dude.
Oh, Enduring Vitality is insane in the deck. I mean, we've already run Cryptolith Rites. We used to run Insidious Roots, but we just swapped that for.
Maybe we want to play an Enduring Vitality deck of some sort.
I love that card. It's so fun.
Yeah, that's the number one card that makes me want to play green.
Yeah, exactly that. And I feel like there's another one, but Culling Ritual.
Yeah, Cullingworth's hot too.
What the hell were you guys talking about while I was gone?
Shut up.
No, nothing abnormal.
Yeah, just beefy 5-layer burritos.
Yeah, we were talking about beefy 5 layers and such.
Anyone know how to use BuyBots? Your boy wants a fancy new graphics card. Vinny, I don't know anything about that.
Who knows all about that stuff, right?
Me?
Yeah. You know about buying computer parts.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite computer part to buy, Tim?
Which one's got
thing?
the RAM? A ROM, CD-ROM.
Nice.
CD-ROM. That's sick.
What did I miss, guys? You guys got to catch me up.
What did we talk about? We talked about Orcish Bowmasters a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I put that's the other thing. I kind of adding the arrow through the hat. That's how you know they've been killed by a bow.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate how he shapes how that card shapes the format.
Yeah.
Just love it. Just love it.
Just love it.
Yeah, have you considered loving it instead?
How we call this match?
I have.
Stop worrying
but-
and love Orcish.
I was just thinking about the same thing.
Were you really? The Doctor Strangelove thing?
But I'm a poser. I don't read books, dude.
I've read 6 books this year.
Okay.
Got there.
This
Right.
year, like
This year.
this calendar year.
Yeah.
Or,
Book corn dog.
that's sick. I need to read more.
I love reading.
I like reading when it's like a impact font on like a picture of like a Shiba Inu and it looks all flustered and it's like, come on, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think they call those like memes.
Something like that.
That's good. No, that's called.
I saw it on the government website for the IRS.
Wingdings.
Do you think we're gonna see like epic memes online now
Why?
than before? Just giving current events.
I don't know.
Dude.
Just trying to look on the bright side, you know me.
Bright side. The one on the bright side was I saw a thing. The Japanese prime minister came, and Japan is no longer going to buy U.S. steel, which I actually think that is one good thing.
Yeah, now more for me.
Yeah. Well, I just think that domestic companies being bought by international is like a national. I don't really want to go to war with anyone, but it would suck if,
Yeah, we gave it all away.
gave it all away. Yeah, it would suck. So it's cool that
The Red Hot Chili Peppers had their way, dude.
yeah, they'd be. Dude, Anthony Kiedis has got a younger girlfriend. And
Yeah, he's younger. She's younger than you, Cal.
What?
Younger than
Yeah, Anthony
Cal, how
Kiedis'
old are you?
girlfriend is younger than you.
How old do you think I am?
I have
Bill
no
Belichick's
idea.
girlfriend's younger than Cal.
That's not saying much though. She's like really young. She's like
Dude, Bill Belichick has a
like
Super
less than
Bowl-
half his age.
Dude, he has a Super Bowl ring older than his girlfriend.
That is crazy.
Gross.
I'm cackling.
What's up?
I said I'm cackling.
Yeah, it's peaking, so we can't hear it.
Bob Backlund. All right.
I'm peeking.
Dude. Let's talk about Bill Belichick's girlfriend. What is going on? What is up with that?
I mean, he's got money.
What if I don't want to talk about her?
Why not?
We don't have to.
All right, I'm
It's
gonna
more his thing.
I'm gonna
than
kick Tim from the call. I can't talk about Bill Belichick.
Can't talk about Did you ever see his hand in that picture
No.
with the rings on it?
Did
You
he
gotta
ha-
look it up.
Did he have like all of his?
He looks like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's pretty awesome.
You gotta see the photo. Come on, you guys haven't seen.
I'm trying to get more rings. I bought a new ring today.
Oh my god, he does.
See his hand? Everyone in chat, please look up Bill Belichick's hand in the photo.
I looked up Bill Belichick rings, and it's
I don't know how
the
to
third
spell his
picture on
name.
images. If you
There's
type in
what-
BEL, it'll fill in.
It's spelled.
Whoa.
Oh my
This is hard
gosh.
as hell. Holy shit.
See, everyone believes me now.
I like this picture of him with his daughter.
His granddaughter.
Yeah, his granddaughter. It's nice that she's taking him out on the red carpet like that. Do you think he was confused about where he was?
Probably.
Okay. So you guys think I'm a creep because I wanted to talk about Bill Belichick, but I had a really cool reason. That ring, that gauntlet pick is just so hard.
It does. It is very hard. But his hands look scary.
Yeah, dude, they look nuts.
He wears those all day, probably. He's working
Yeah,
out
he probably
his
doesn't take
finger
that shit
muscles,
off.
you know?
Dude, they look like Simeon spirit guides, like back foot.
Knuckles.
They do, dude.
That's so funny.
Max said that when you type his name in, the 2 recommended results are rings and girlfriend.
I'm looking at a picture of his hand with all the rings and his girlfriend's hand on his hand with a big ring as well.
Oh yeah, I think he gave her one of the rings to wear.
I don't know. It just has a big B though, so that might just be like her bill ring.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he knows what TikTok is? He's gotta.
She makes them all the time.
I bet.
It's fucking cool.
This is a descriptor you could use.
We've all gone full circle on this. Now we're like, oh.
No.
The chats go around. We're like, all right, the rings are fun.
The rings are good.
The rings are hard. Someone's like, this is like, it does look like Thanos, man. I can't. I don't know. It's all you can see. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it.
Man, we're like stun locked into the Bill Belichick zone.
Is he coaching USC now?
Dude, do not ask me.
UNC? I think.
UNC? Oh yeah, UNC.
Yeah. I heard some rumor that he hadn't actually signed a contract, so maybe he would coach an NFL team, but I don't know.
Interesting. I believe it. I believe any slanderous activity concerning Bill Belichick.
Who's the guy from U of M? What's that guy's name?
U of M? You're talking about.
There's a B also, right?
No, you're talking Harbaugh?
Harbaugh.
Yeah, oh yeah, that has a B in it. That's what it is. He was in an episode of Detroiters. Pretty funny one.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
He's the Chargers coach now, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Corn dogs, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah, that's kind of right.
Are we rooting for Chiefs? Or are we rooting for Eagles?
No
here?
way, dude.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Go Boyds all the way.
Who's it? Who in the chat is for Birds?
Okay, one sec. I did just naturally come across a sponsored ad. It looks like a normal ad for jewelry, and all of them are like normal rings. One's a little snake, one's a little like statue face. But the first one is a vulva charm.
Oh.
That
This is just a sponsored ad on my Facebook.com.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think those have some, like,
I think they know what you've been looking at.
yeah.
I've been looking at rings.
You've been looking at beefy.
5-layer. Oh, I did. I was Googling beefy 5-layer burrito right after I Googled rings.
It's a beefy ring. Okay.
Beef 5 layers.
Beefy, dude. Beefy 5-finger Belichick.
That's our next playmat. Oh. Sorry, dog. This is what happens
wonderful.
with Cal when Kev takes the reins.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't take any reins, dude.
Yeah, nothing happened while you were gone at all.
Yeah, this is a group effort. Yeah, it was like thorough on
The first thing he
on
showed
Thriller
up,
Bark. Nothing happened.
he referred to himself as Boofy 5 layers.
To be fair, I was led there.
How do you fit it up there?
What's up? Dude, we're ready to go to the. I think we're ready
Oh,
to the next zone.
I think so. This is looking sick.
damn, this looks so good. Have we come up with our itinerary for food?
Oh, did you tell them? We told them about the contest. Do you want to talk about the contest?
The contest. Oh yeah, the drawing for who gets to have a Reuben with me, Tim, and Cal. Maybe other people. Who knows? And what?
Yep, the Saber Sandwich Club.
Yeah, the Gold Saber Sandwich Club.
And Kev, we will buy you a Reuben sandwich. You get to have lunch with.
It's kind of cool that we all have 3-letter, 1-syllable name/nicknames. When you think about it.
That is sick.
Wait a
They should
second.
call it the Gold Sandwich Club.
The Gold Sandwich Club. Yep.
The Gold Sandwich Club.
The Gold Club sandwich? I mean, that's not good. I don't know.
Owie.
I like the Gold Sandwich Club.
I was gonna say I don't eat red meat, but then I was like, wait, I'm gonna have a Reuben. So sometimes I do. If it's a Reuben sandwich, I'm eating. Oh, now I'm gonna get a new targeted ad.
For beefy.
Yeah, talking about corned beef. What colors are you thinking on this? Oh, my spell smell.
I don't
burnt
know.
hair.
I feel like red would be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It feels,
Gotta have red for sure for the
All
spirit
my
guide.
spells smell like burnt hair lately. It's still one of my favorite. I forgot this has like my favorite flavor text. Any
What does it say?
the original Swimming Spirit Guide. The
Yeah,
first
it
text,
does.
All my spells smell like burnt hair lately.
It's so funny.
That card is like a fever dream.
Yeah, everything.
They were
about
having
it-
fun with this one.
Everything about it is fucking insane.
Who approved that? I don't understand. It's so weird. Like a
What was the
Jesus
flavor? What was
saved.
that? The flavor text on?
The original
Simeon Spirit
Swimming
Guide.
Spirit Guide.
What?
Yeah, the OG.
Yeah, this is Jaya.
I forgot about
Valid,
that.
Task Mage. All my spells smell like burnt hair.
That's wild. Oh yeah, I'm a time shift one.
That's so funny.
Wait, don't they all? Wouldn't hers always smell like that?
She said all my farts smell like burnt hair. She's like, until I wax my asshole, all my farts.
See, it's not me. It's not me.
Sorry, I'm the famous part of the chat. This is like when I got kicked.
This is the no sleep Tim.
Out of the rule of law discard for posting the portable hole.
That one's just weakness.
I feel afraid to ask what you're talking about.
The mod was like, I was looking at this Discord with my 7-year-old son.
Now he's got to explain what that means.
Yeah,
To-
but can you explain it to me though?
I posted a
Explain
picture.
it like he's
of
7.
I posted a picture of the card portable hole and spoiler.
Mhm.
I changed the art to some other portable hole. Okay. Of all the holes I could have used, it was the most G.
Same.
I used them. I used like a glistening wet mat flashlight. Okay.
Uh huh.
All right.
I think to the kid, it probably just looked like an eldritch horror.
Yeah, I used a flashlight. Okay. Sure. I made portable holes.
Jack, can we clip that? Jack, can we clip that?
I used the flashlight.
Okay, sure. I used a flashlight.
Okay. I used portable hole as a flashlight. That is true. I will man up to that. Okay. I can live with that sin. But it was a mouth. It was not one of the lower holes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think it was family. I think it was family friendly.
I think belly button would have been a better one.
Belly button? No, dude.
Like
dude,
less, more.
Go crazy on a belly button. So
I think I need an adult.
Dude, Tim's old enough to be an adult.
I'm an adult.
I need a
So-
different adult.
Do you guys think the new Murktide Regent looks kind of hot?
Well, Sean, thanks for commissioning this. We'll have to we'll have to show you the finished product another time.
The new Murktide?
The secret lair one or something?
I don't know if the secret layer.
But it doesn't look like a Pokemon. But they're like, oh, that's the Charizard art. And
No,
I'm
it does not look like Charizard.
Yeah, I was gonna say. this
If
is
Charizard was like a hot guy,
yeah, I'm like, they don't look no Charizard.
he's got like normal hands.
What the hell? This Charizard has normal hands?
Charizard's got a flaming bush. What the hell? This Bible's got a flaming bush. Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the other night I thought I had a waking dream.
You spaced out after the W before dream. What kind of dream?
had like one of like a lucid waking dream. Where I was like saw this like anemone like thing with all these eyes on its circles. It was super scary. And I told Allie about it and I was like paralysis dream. And I was like, really afraid of this thing, and I was like described to Allie. Angels. Plus, it was scary. She's like, demons are supposed to be not scary. They're supposed to be pretty hot. But the angels are supposed to freak you the fuck out.
True.
Freak the fuck out.
True.
Tim's out here dreaming about angels.
Biblically accurate angels.
Tim's over there in his dream going, Sahun Goku. I don't know if anyone, maybe Cal will get that one.
No.
Is that a joke?
Maybe someone in chat.
Is that from One Piece?
No, it's from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Is that show good?
Oh, yeah.
I heard that show was cool.
Yeah, you gotta watch the movie too.
Do you?
Yeah, you do. You gotta watch the end of Evangelion movie.
Do they have those big things, those like big mechs in that one show?
Well, it's technically not mechs, but yeah.
We have a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Vinny asks, what do you guys use to carry all your tokens? Me, I have them in a deck box. That's literally it. It's not very exciting.
Tim's got a Simpsons lunch pail.
Yeah,
That's epic.
Lunch pail. Actually, that is 100% accurate.
That's cool. I use I got a heavy play deck box.
Oh, sure.
The like magnetic ones are pretty cool, and then they have like token holder things, dice trays or whatever. So that's what I use.
Nice. That's cool.
This is kind of like Bart is me and Tim on the stream, and then Mr. Skinner's Cal.
Yeah, that's corn dog. There's like two Barts. There's like a brown Bart and a Bart, and we're like juggling together. And this is corn dog.
This would be a good playmat. A good gold saber-tooth stream playmat.
You're right.
All the cubs are over here.
Yep. That would be kind of awesome.
Dude, we're doing it. Sorry, corn dog.
No!
Does the winner of the sandwich giveaway get that too? 'Cause that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
They get to be one of the Cubs in the audience, and it could say the Saber Cubs instead of the Simpsons.
Yeah, the Saber Cubs. Okay, we're doing a really quick little jobber here. What I'm doing right now is I've got the image, I'm opening it in Photoshop, and I'm just dropping out the white.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I'm gonna make it so it's just like the what do you call that? Like the little like gray and white like grid pattern. That means
like a transparent image? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's that?
What you mean?
Oh, PNG?
No. Yeah, when you have like a PSD or something.
They're PNGs usually.
That's what that gray and white thing's called, PNG.
What's the type of file?
It's a file format.
It's a type of file. That's the one where you can have like the transparent backgrounds.
But what is that transparent background called?
I think it's just a transparent background. I don't know.
The transparent background. Everyone knows what it is, but what do we call it? You know what I'm saying?
It's elusive.
Googling it.
What is there's gotta be a technical. It's probably called like the Phillips dot pattern.
Yeah, exactly. It's called The Simpsons.
People are just saying, oh, it's called an alpha layer, maybe?
Alpha layer? Is those called?
Dude, I'll wait for the Sigma one.
What do you mean by that?
I'll wait until they have a Sigma layer. I'm not gonna settle.
Dude, you are living.
Live in Moss.
Dude, you are living Moss.
Goofy 5 layers live in moss.
Dude, 5 living Moss. My brother and I still have if I want to fuck with my brother and make him really irrationally angry.
You got a bunch of those that you do.
I have a bunch of those that I do.
You told me a bunch of those.
I have a bunch of things I do to fuck with my brother, but one of my number ones is like we play this is such a deep cut. We play the intro to Silk Stockings because when we were kids, that meant WWF was over, and it like makes him irrationally because like it'd be like Jim Ross being like, "Strike is her," and he's like stone cold stuttering like Stephanie McMahon or something crazy, and then we were like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" Like, it's John. And then all of a sudden it would be like cut to like Silk Stockings, and it'd be like the Silk Stockings intro because that was the show that always came on. It was like on USA, it was like Silk Stockings or La Femme Nikita, and like I would just like play the intro, and he's like, "Turn that off, right? Turn it the fuck off!" Right? Like it's like really mad about it because it makes him like he has like this Pavlovian reflex where it drives him insane.
It just makes him feel sad, like wrestling is over.
It's over, yeah. And I'm just like play like the Silk Stockings intro. He's like, fuck you.
That's funny.
I've evolved past torturing my little brother,
Not
but
me.
he's also not as good of a target anymore.
Oh yeah, sure.
He's too chill now.
As they
Does anyone
age
have a
up.
little brother?
I have two. I have two little brothers.
I got any little brothers?
I've got a little brother, one. And
Dang.
then 3 little stepbrothers, I guess.
Oh,
but
sure,
I don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
a lot of contact with them.
Big bro club, let's go.
Big bro club.
Let's go, older brothers, man.
After we just talked about torturing our little brothers, let's hear it for big brothers.
Let's go.
Let's hear for big brothers. Vinny says he gets to annoy his wife. So true. Any
What'd he
wife
say?
annoyers in chat?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna make one that's Vinny, and then Vinny's wife like, is Principal Skinner. Dude, okay. Speaking of annoying, my brother. This is the last thing I want to say about
Welcome in, Mayor of Splitsville. Thanks for joining us.
my brother would do this thing where like he would like tell me what it is that like what his like trigger was. He's like, whatever you do not make like this like do not make this like clicking sound like it drives me crazy. He would like tell me what it is.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
That's the worst thing that you can do.
I know. My brother's like, whatever you do, like seriously, do not like pin the back of my.
Maybe he's got like a frustration kink.
I know. Well, you just fucking told me. Now I have to do it. Now I have to fuck with you in the way you don't want to hold me not to do it.
It's
Well,
the
my hands
law.
are tied. Sorry, bro.
I'm like, I have no self-control. And I like fucking with you. You're dead, dude.
It's over
You're
for
done,
you.
kid.
It's Ed. It's like in Step Brothers, where he's like, when you fall asleep, I'm gonna take a bar of soap and put it in a sock and smash you in the fucking. It's so good. That anyway, Step Brothers series?
I can't say that I've seen that movie.
You never seen Step Brothers? You were at my house.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's pretty good. It's one of the last like theater comedies that are good.
It really was. It was like the last good like Will Ferrell, you know.
You guys are. I keep telling you guys this. You guys are never gonna believe how few movies I've seen.
No, I'm never surprised. Know my lack of surprise because I'm like, I don't watch movies,
Because you're a little pastor, son.
especially old ones.
Watch Uncle Buck. Right? That was cool.
I'm kind of in that same boat. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I've seen Step Brothers, so.
Dude, yeah. But he's not a freak. He's seen Step Brothers. He's
Yeah.
He's not a freak.
not a psycho.
Have I seen Waterboy? Absolutely not.
What? Why? Absolutely not.
So here's
What's the absolutely part for?
here's like a quick has Cal seen a movie or not?
Did it come out before 2008?
Yeah, is it PG-13 plus and came out before the year 2013? The answer is almost certainly no.
Dang.
Is it PG-13 plus and came out after 2013? The answer is like 30% to be yes if it was a major movie. I have been
So you've seen
very
Moonlight.
What?
So you've seen Moonlight.
Absolutely not.
Why? Because you hate gay people or black people, Cal? Which one?
Yeah, which one is it?
I just haven't had the chance to see the movie.
Which one is it, Cal?
Well, it's
Make your
neither.
choice, Cal.
It's neither.
pretty suspicious non-answer from Corndog.
I haven't seen Borat.
Okay, that's just rude because I sent it to you.
I know. I haven't had the chance to
seen
watch it
either.
yet.
It's been on my very like immediate list.
It
but I
has
haven't
not
seen
aged well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mailed it to Cal's house.
It's true.
Wow, you own it.
Yeah, I own
I
it.
owns it now. And I mailed his wife a nice smart book.
Yeah, he mailed Jed like a really cool book, and he
I think you guys would share the book.
mailed me Borat.
That's hilarious.
I'm multifaceted.
He's in a
I figured you
collecting
guys could share the book.
No, we don't share anything.
Whoa. Isn't that like part of vows?
No, our vows were we'll hate each other and we won't let each other have anything.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
Your vows was the Rough Riders
Yeah,
chorus?
yeah, pretty much. Have I seen Tropic Thunder? No, I have
Nope.
not.
Too early.
Vinny, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the gift sub. To Mooligans, CDH. Hello, Mooligans. Thank you for lurking. I don't think I've ever seen you pipe up in chat, but thank you for being here.
Do you guys think they're ever gonna make comedies, like comedy movies again?
Good again?
No, just like comedy movies in general. They don't do that anymore.
Wait, they really don't? Is that true?
When was the last time there was like a big theatrical release for comedy?
I mean, you're right. I can't think of it.
I don't know.
There was like
Follow
comedy
that.
action, or
Yeah,
like
exactly.
romantic comedy. Now it's not like pure comedy anymore.
Rom-com. So,
Gifted so I could go watch Tropic Thunder. Thank you very much. Now I have the
Nice.
money to afford Tropic Thunder.
To pay me to torrent it for him.
No. I can handle that myself. Don't you worry.
Movies are good. I really like.
So movies are good.
I've been watching John Hughes movies again. They're really.
Some are pretty solid.
I watched Ferris Bueller again. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller's a jerk though.
Yeah, he's kind of a little. He's a dweeb, but like the Cameron is a great character.
Oh yeah.
And I love like the arc with the sister and shit.
And the Ben Stein. I was thinking about Ben Stein the other day.
Yeah, he's just like one. I feel like in my darkest moments as a pro college.
That's how I feel when I'm like posted my socks online on those websites where people can buy them.
Oh.
No one's been buying them, so I'm just kind of like buyer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I relate.
No, can you like explain that a little bit more?
You
I
gotta
don't
see the
really-
movie, Cal. You gotta see the movie.
Oh, corn dog. Dude,
What?
we went back and watched Billy Madison. That was excellent. I hadn't watched that
fun.
since childhood. You guys ever watched that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where he makes
It holds
the
up.
shampoo and the conditioner argue with each other in the bathtub.
Yeah, that was the best.
I've definitely reenacted that scene.
We should do a version which just. I kind of like that genre of just taking it on scene from a movie or song and playing it again and again. Chen was telling me there's a version of Say It Ain't So by Weezer that's just Wrestle with Jesus.
Yes,
Nice.
You ever heard of this? Yeah, I was like,
I have. It's amazing.
it's like when I worked at this restaurant when I was in college. Some guy, whenever he got the aux cord, every time it was like his own personal meme. He would play that version of John Cougar Mellencamp that's just like looking on a chili dog down by the tasty freeze. It was just that for forever. Looking on a chili dog down by the tasty freeze. Looking on a chili dog.
I like the Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas.
Oh
where he
really?
just-
Oh, that one sounds
Where he
nightmarish.
just goes, the moon is bright. He just says that a bunch.
Moon is right. Dude,
Maybe he says
it's
right.
so- Oh, this
There's a
looks-
good one for All Star.
Yep.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Yeah. The years.
Which
The years
what's
keep
the-
coming and they keep on coming. And they keep on.
Yeah, something like
Oh, no,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
See, some of my thoughts I keep in, and I kept in a one that I couldn't say. So you guys should just be thanking me for the ones I don't say, rather than
No,
punishing me for the ones I do.
I think you should
Dude, we
just
were-
let it all out. You should own it.
All right.
Yeah, just let her rip.
You guys
We
seen
were
that
actually-
version of Two Girls One Cup where it's just this shit coming out the hope?
but I won't.
I take back what I take back what I said.
I told you.
Okay, Kev, I've told you the story, right? Where when I first got out of college, I was like teacher in New York. And before my teaching contract started, the school was like, oh, we can just have you as a sub till you start full time. And so I was like kind of floating around the school and doing different jobs.
You came to school in a
And,
GIMP mask.
What's up?
You came to school in a GIMP mask after they told you that.
Yeah, whatever, however I want. So as a sub, oh yeah. No, I went as like a Italian sub sandwich. With mortadella and sub sauce. So I was there was this guy, shout out to
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
I want to shout him out on stream. What was his name? Michael Cobb. Shout out to Michael Cobb. He was the 8th grade teacher, and like he was like a nice guy, and I don't know what the difference is. Like kids can sense it between like the young guy teacher who everyone loves and the young guy teacher who's everyone's fucking dorm. There's a fine line. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes young guy teacher is like everyone loves him. Sometimes young guy teacher, all the kids are like, I'm finna smoke a Mr. Cobb pack. Fuck Mr. Cobb. They like hated him. They hated him. Like they really hated him. And he was like a totally nice guy. I actually don't understand. I mean, he was a little soft, but I don't understand why they didn't like him. Like, he wasn't mean or anything. He was like, come on. He was just kind of like,
as soon as one kid hates him, everyone does. Like
yeah, because he definitely had no. Michael, you're a good guy. You're a great musician. You have no discipline. Like you would just be like,
dude, what if he hears this and it changes his career? Like he becomes a hard ass and he like
I hope so. Well, he quit teaching.
reunites with his like ex-wife and kids.
Maybe he quit teaching.
Oh,
But
okay.
he would always be like, he was a really good guitarist. He played in a lot of bands, and he was like in New York in a lot of like rock bands. These early aughts, maybe mostly early aughts. No, I guess 90s too. He's a little older than me, and he was just like trying to be like the cool. He's like, I'm not a regular teacher. I'm the cool teacher. But the kids just interpret that as like just walk all over.
Yeah.
Never do it dead. Whereas
Yeah, as soon as you tell them no, you're not a cool teacher anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So they would just like all over. And sometimes he'd be in the teacher's line, which made me sad. He would like be actual. Because they would just, the 8th grade boys would just,
Middle school is the worst.
yeah. But then again, so my job then, Michael was going off for surgery, and they asked me to like take over his 8th grade class, and no one else. These like 8th grade boys, they're like a particular group. Like 8th grade mean girls are actually the most terrifying. But sometimes we have a rowdy pack of jerky boys. It can be really difficult too. We just had a ravenous pack, bad boys. And well, it turned out to be kind of cool kids, but they were they had like driven off the term sub, so they like put me in there. So I'm like Michelle Pfeiffer from Danger, and they're all Coolio. So I'm coming in, and I'm like, I have to deal with them, and like the principal the first day like walks in with me. She's like, Mr. Toronto is in charge. If any of you come down to my office, you're going home. Your moms and dads, I don't care where they work, they're gonna come and pick you up. You're done. Anything, zero tolerance. Anything happens, you're gone. So I came in and I was like, all right, I'm like, it's not personal, but I'm like, if you guys laugh, I just start talking back. You gotta go. I'm like, it's not personal. I'll give you a chance to come back the next day and we can start from scratch, but I just don't have time. We got a lot to get through. Just gotta roll with it. So I'm like, if you laugh, you talk, you're gone. So I'm like, everyone please get out your paper, and we're doing math. And I was like, all right, just write the name of the equation with the contents of this cup, and we're gonna divide it between 2 girls. Just write this down, 2 girls. And I put it on the board, and right away, all the boys were like, oh my God. And I was like, Mr. Rakuglia, out of here. And I like sent him out one by one. I got every one of the boys sent home. And because they could not stop laughing or like gawking over the 2 girls, 1 cup.
And you're just acting like you didn't know what you were doing?
I didn't know. Years later, Phil Racuglia or like Guillermo, they're like in their 20s, and they're like, Mr. T, you had to know about the 2 Girls 1 Cup thing. And I was like, what? And they're like, you had to have known, right? I like ran to them in New York, and they're like in their 20s, you know? And I was like, 2 Girls 1 what? And they're like, come on. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course I know. It's like, you guys think you were the first 8th grade bad boy? I'm like, I was the original 8th grade bad boy. Like, oh my God. But they loved me after that.
Oh,
after I got sent home for 2 Girls 1 Cup, they loved me after that. But they were so shocked.
That's messed up.
Well, it was cool too, because like they all got suspended. Every one of the boys, because they.
I like how you said it's cool because they all got suspended.
Well, they all got suspended because in a weird way, it finally got serious enough for all their parents to give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in a weird way, Mike
They
Cobb
made them
was-
sit down and watch it, like smoking a pack of cigarets,
Yeah. I'm like,
like
now you have to watch
the
the
Clockwork
video.
Orange setup.
While eating like soft serve ice cream. You have to watch the
Oh
whole.
my god!
Anyway, that was it. 2 Girls 1 Cup is how I got all. I fucking annihilated all. I was like my body count that I was like headshot. They're all gone. That was it,
Dude,
dude.
thanks, Finney, for what are those called?
Flesh
Points.
Yeah. Thanks for redeeming the channel points.
Dude, this is looking bad. Dude,
This
I gotta
looks so
say,
good.
This looks so fucking good.
I think us
want one.
talking like that helps.
Yeah, I think talking about 2 Girl 1 Cup actually helps this.
It helps
In a
him.
way.
It helps him.
It's your fuel.
It's my muse. Some people are fueled by beefy 5-layer burgers.
But not me. I'm different.
Built different. I like them coming out and like Tub Girl.
No. Cal hasn't seen that. It was pre 2013.
Cal hasn't seen Tub Girl. Cal, have you seen Lemon Party?
Cal died.
Yeah,
Cal
Cal
died.
died, I guess.
Cal, it's Mitch McConnell, Joe
No.
Biden, and Chuck Grassley all together.
We're gonna give him a stroke. And not the good kind. Is this gonna be us on the Sleeves and Dweeb stream?
Oh yeah, we're gonna ruin poor Larry's stream. We're finally getting Sean, we're finally getting invited like as a content crew to like be on someone else's stream, and we're gonna fucking
You're gonna.
They know
Yeah,
what
kicked
they're
off.
getting into.
it's like the scene in Step Brothers when they're like, let's fuck this shit. They're walking with the suits. That's like us going into Larry's stream. Poor Larry doesn't.
That's great.
Dude, we gotta put the cool S in here.
We do gotta
yeah,
put the
of
cool
course.
S.
What the fuck was I thinking? Put a cool S.
You can't forget the cool S.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with this stream?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee, and then I'm starting fishing fishbowl playmat.
Nice.
It's due tonight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's due tonight?
Yeah, Ron's like, I need.
Oh, you're a printer?
Yeah, like I'm under the gun, dude. I had to finish. All right, I'll just tell you guys what it is. I won't tell you what it is, but I'm not gonna tell you. But I did a really cool. I'll tell you guys. How many people are watching?
20.
20. Okay, yeah, I'll tell these 20. I just drew the new play to win playmat,
Illegal.
and it's really fucking. But again, it took me so long it took me like all night. Kev, you missed this. I pulled an all nighter last.
Dang.
It.
It's so sick.
I gotta see it.
In your imagination. You haven't seen it.
Yeah, I gotta see it in my brain.
Dude, it's really cool. It's one of my best. I think it's one. Like my best elaborate. Like my best.
That's so sick.
My goofball mats.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a cool hybrid of like my goofball mat, but the detail on this spirit guy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
super
good.
detailed.
It's because I'm in a detailed mode after that thing I did.
Thank you for the follow, Panati Pedro.
The play to win one is just so. It's just so over the top.
It's
all
a lot.
detailed. Yeah, Kev, Dylan pulled that thing we were talking about. Can you describe it to everybody about like weird about like the
Oh, they're like, I just want like a normal thing, like nothing too crazy. And then they'll be like, what if we add like Thanos' sister from the other original series, and she's doing like a cool pose, and she's got the Bill Belichick rings, and then her boyfriend's dressed like Bill Belichick's girlfriend, and he's got her rings, like that.
Yeah, and look, but here's a picture of my friend as reference, and you're like, and it's like super long. That's exactly that is almost verbatim.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. It's like so over the top. It's so bizarre, but it's really good.
Lovely.
Glad we got the Taco Bell in here.
Me too.
Glad we're-
Hadn't even thought about that. Delivered.
This is it. We coke this out of here.
It's Taco Bell time.
My wife probably
Almost
wants to
time
get
for
Taco
the
Bell.
Corn dog, you missed this while you were gone. Did you see that?
The beefy 5-layer.
89 cents.
Objectively correct.
That's also in heaven.
Yeah, true. Bring it back.
I mean, we have it.
Resurrect it.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Erica gets that. My wife gets that with chicken. That's her.
Well,
that's her deal.
bring
Chicken.
Bring back the
Yeah,
one
bring
that
it-
costs
take it
89
off.
cents.
Yeah, we do got to bring back the one that costs 89 cents, not the $5 one my wife gets.
It's too much.
So much, dude. Their quesadilla $7.
We were talking about that
No,
earlier.
No. Yeah,
It's
that's
insane. Just
chicken
make your own-
quesadilla is so
Yeah.
good, but it's
I'm just gonna make it at
so
home at that
expensive.
point.
Yeah, I know, but you missed the creamy
sauce is
jalapeno
good.
sauce.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
gotta-
good, and they don't sell it anywhere. Like they sell some of their sauces,
Dude,
grocery store,
the,
but not that
creamy
one.
Put
jalapeno
our
sauce
breaks
goes
together and
insane.
make our own.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
why I get the cheesy bean and rice burrito. Not only
Yep,
is it
that
cheap,
is-
but it's pretty much a vehicle for that sauce.
Exactly.
Maybe I should get Taco Bell. Maybe I'm gonna give Taco. I haven't been there in.
You just have to get the good stuff, not the bad stuff.
Try the beefy
just like
5-layer
people
with
got-
chicken instead of beef, Tim. Pretty good.
I went there one time and I got like a chalupa and it was like so dry. I was
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, chalupas.
hit or-
It's okay.
They're fine.
Yeah, you
but-
don't want
I
to
have-
get like anything that's a real Mexican food. You don't want to get there, except for quesadilla.
What about the one time I got the what's it called? Taco Bell Dorito thing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, the Doritos Locos Taco.
Yeah, that was good.
What was I gonna say?
Those are pretty good. You can't eat their tacos after about 10 minutes because they're going to be like wet.
Yeah.
And, but
You get it fresh.
You said it like that on purpose.
I said wet
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah,
Every
he's
time
talking
I
about
say-
getting the taco wet on purpose.
Classic.
Busted, Mister. I'm sending you to
You
Mr.
got me.
Toronto's class.
Oh, Mr. Poxwalker's over here. The Sid Sig Muck Dragger
Poxwalkers.
himself. Dude, this is sick. I'm really proud of this. Sean, do you like this?
yeah, this is dope. The only thing,
Do you forgive me for taking forever to do it?
yeah, it's fine. This is worth the wait. Do you want to move on to like the living commanders, or what do you want to do with those?
I just think this is interesting with them like this. We could just like, I feel like the problem with it is that like, I feel they'd be like too crowded.
Yeah,
So
we could
we
do
could
like
just-
symbolism if you want, like
Yeah,
add
what
a,
do you
a
think?
few things.
yeah.
I don't know what you do for Tyam, but we do like a thumb. Clark's thumb is pretty iconic.
Yeah.
Put a thumb somewhere.
A thumbless thumbs up.
Classic.
That would be pretty cool. It just kind of looks like a fist, I think, but
Yeah.
With Bill Belichick's ring on it.
Clark's hands doing the Bill Belichick ring thing would be kind of cool, but he doesn't have a thumb. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
You're like, sorry. I just
Stupid.
I just roofed a 5-layer. I'm rolling right now. Roofing 5-layer is such a funny book. Old Clark, man. So who plays Clark now?
My friend Jim. He's a big Izzet guy. He's the one who played Mizzix.
He moved on. Greener pastures.
Yeah.
Just don't let him play. Don't let him play. Least favorite.
What's your least favorite deck?
Stella Lee, dude.
I was gonna say is it Stella Lee.
I think Stella is so good. It just doesn't have like a good following.
Yeah, dude, it's actually good. I think it's actually like I think the Stella Lee deck, and after seeing Snake and some other people play it, the the Ral deck are actually, and they're really
I haven't seen Rao yet. I've heard rumors of Rao. but-
holy shit.
The new
I think
Ral?
It's in the final.
The flip,
Yeah,
the
it
coin
needs,
one.
like, it needs nothing to. It's basically like 2 mana. It's like a
Go
2
off.
mana fucking.
2 mana go off queen.
Yeah, it's a 2 mana go up, pop off queen. It's so fucking hard to beat. I just like don't. I you just need them to whiff. You have no agents. You just see. It's like you don't have enough interact. No one's playing enough interact. The only thing to stop them is like kill their rep. And not that many people are playing remove. You know.
Yeah.
But like they'll beat any stacking. That's what I feel about Stella Lee. The reason I beat Stella Lee in that last term is only time. It's like my first win again, and it was like I beat them with kind of just holding them hostage with a. So Sean, I know you hate Bowmaster. The only thing stop a bad guy with a Bowmaster. That is right.
They just need to ban Bowmasters and print one that hurts the person who's drawing cards, and I'm totally on board.
Yeah. The
Do not. If you start saying ban Bowmaster, you're gonna get shadow banned from the Saber Cup. That's
Really,
my
you
hard
big
line.
Bowmaster lover?
He
he does love Bowmasters.
Whenever I
The
was-
only good guy with a blank is or back. Yeah. Wait. Huh? You know what I'm trying to say. But that works really well with Bowmasters because that literally
It's
is what
true.
happens every time.
That is true.
Kev, you would love this in the semis, the last tournament. I used one of your favorite cards, Grim Hireling,
Yep.
to like kill a Bowmaster, and then reanimate the Bowmaster.
Damn. I do love how that kills stuff.
It's sweet. Do we want to say? So we know it's Croc. Do you want to just write? We'll just write, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. That thumb
Or
looks
do you
good.
want? Do you want me to write?
Yeah,
a
it's
card?
good. This is good.
Sometimes I like being like
Sometimes you like being like what?
a little more ambiguous about it. Like use our own diction and stuff.
Fair.
Makes us cool. People were like, "Oh, you talking about Kinnan Bonder Prodigy?" I'm like, "No, that's big flip, bitch. We big flip." Oh, whenever I think of like big flips, I think of just like Joe, rapper,
Fat Joe.
tip in, still tip in and big flip.
Fair.
Kev, I told you that thing where like I thought when I was like 16, I really wanted a ringback tone. I really wanted like a ringback tone. So like, or I wanted to change my ringer. That's what I want. So like when people called, when my phone would ring, I could like hear a song. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because people had it. It was like early technology. I had like a little flip phone, and that was like the coolest thing. Like someone would call you, and it would play a box. It's like doon 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 doon. You're like, oh, that's my. You're like, I guess I'll answer it. You thought,
Well,
cool.
I liked it when it was the ringback where like they called and they heard the song instead of a ringing.
Well, that's where the story's going. I bought one that was Mike Jones. Still, it was like still Mike Jones or something, or like still tipping or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that if people called me, I could hear it, and it never worked.
Oh,
I never
yeah.
thought it. And then like years later, like I was going to grad. Maybe like 10 years later, I got a new phone. Or like I was like, I can't remember what happened. Or I was calling my own phone, and I hear the phone. It's like, back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes on my back. I was like, what the hell is this? And my friends are like, oh, back then, they're like, that's the Tim Toronto song. I was like, what? Like, yeah, dude. Every time we call you for like your whole life, like that song. So I had like job interviews and shit. like college admissions. It's like back then hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all.
Looking back, it's got to make anything that you got like look way better because they heard that before and still.
Yeah,
went
they
with
heard
you.
like the Mike Jones and they're like, all right, this guy's.
All right, this guy's a real dude. This guy knows what he's doing.
Back then, hoes didn't want him, but now he's hot.
We got to get this guy on the team.
This is the kind of riz we need on the spot. So, it worked. It worked, dude. We got Clark's thumb. What were we do for tie-in?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you could just do like a trash can. You know, Abzan trash can's real.
Yeah, I know. We gotta put some respect on his name too. That we can.
What's a cool card? What's that one card that you didn't like that people liked in it? You know what I'm talking about? It's like some kind of bomb.
Oh, ew! Moonglow extract.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not on that anymore because of OBM. It's just better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anything on a creature body and tie him, just better. You get
sense.
counters.
That makes sense.
I don't know. While we think about that, what about a sword for Geist? His big old sword.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I feel like that's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Daddy like. All right, so right here. That's like Kev's. They're always like, Daddy like.
Who's always like that?
Kev.
Who?
Me?
Oh.
Oh, I am usually. I was gonna say, don't speak for me when you said "daddy like," so I'm glad you did it.
Like that's my catchphrase. It's like when Urkel, his catchphrase was like, "Did I do that?" But he also
Dude,
had,
I
like,
used to quote that when I was little too.
the Urkel thing. It
Oh,
was a way to
yeah.
be cool. Or when he was like, "Got any cheese?"
Yep, I used to do that because adults thought it was funny. So I was like, "Hey, look at me go!"
The guys gotta laugh. They're like, "Okay, the Urkel impression is killing, right?"
Stocks are high on the Urkel impression.
Yeah, you're like, more of this. Did you watch Family Matters when you were a kid, Sean?
Oh yeah.
I did not know. I mean,
No?
I kind of saw it here and there, but not really.
Are you a lot younger than us?
Yeah, I'm ripe 26.
Okay.
You're
I'm 31. I'm not that old, but I did watch a lot of old TV. I used to watch all those like I love the '80s show stuff, you know, on VH1. You guys know about that?
I love Lucy.
I did watch I Love Lucy. I watched Leave It to Beaver.
Gotta leave.
I turned it on in 8th grade at like the middle of the night thinking it was gonna be something different.
You're like, I think this will be cool. Boy, were you wrong.
Oh no. I was kinda right, but in the wrong way.
Mm.
I was like, this isn't the kind of beaver I signed up for, but still liking it.
But Daddy like.
But daddy like.
You know what I say? Daddy like.
What is it that you mean by that?
It's pretty straightforward.
Daddy like, dude.
I don't get
Daddy
it.
like.
Are you familiar with the concept of like liking something?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I kind of hate everything.
Hater alert.
Yeah, I kind of dislike everything.
To a guy like him, everything's a Mario 64.
True.
Hold up.
That was a
though,
deep
dude.
cut, huh, Cal?
It's true.
You hate Mario. Wait, he hates Mario 64?
He just thinks it's not good.
Why do you hate Mario 64?
I don't hate it. I just think it's extremely overrated.
Yeah.
Please, Cal, if it's so important that you felt the need to interrupt
Share
our
it with the
stream with
client.
Surely. Please share with the stream, Cal. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
I just think that despite being an objectively fairly groundbreaking game, if you've played any other 3D platforming game in the last that was made in the last 20 years, and you go back and try to play it, it feels like an uncontrollable mess.
That's true. It is 30 years old.
Well, here's my.
It's just really long in the tooth.
Yeah, but it's like you're not thinking of it in context.
It's iconic, sure.
No, yeah. He's not thinking about it in context.
I'm not thinking about it in context. I'm thinking about it as a guy who was who is younger than the game is, who tried to play it, and after everyone had spent the last 20 years of my life telling me it was one of the best games ever played, and I was like, oh, this is the worst 3D platformer I've ever played.
I just would be like, it's really cool because no one was doing this, and they did it.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate it on that end.
Yeah, me too.
It's pretty fun. It's a fun game, that's for sure.
I appreciate it intellectually, not emotionally.
I am in love with it.
Sexually? How do you feel about sex?
Yeah. Romantically, where are we at?
I am not sexually or romantically attracted to any video games except for Persona 5.
Okay, problematic.
Yeah, that's not true. You're into that Super Mario.
Oh yeah, the hot ghost from Thousand Year Door.
Yep.
You never played like what's that game called? Soul Calibur?
I have played Soul Calibur a long
I
time
like that
ago.
one because you get weapons. None of the other ones you get to use weapons in.
That's true.
I like
Ivy,
Mortal Kombat.
real Ivy fan.
I like the scary guy that lived in like a pit and he walks on his back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It starts with the letter V. Max
He's a
asks.
virgin.
Max asks, what app are you using?
Which Max is this? Is this
Probably
your
my friend
Max a donkey.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I'm using a really cool app called Procreate.
Procreate.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
called Procreate.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, just trip up.
Go to
just
images.
Google creation and video.
Go to images.
Yeah, just type in "breed me daddy" is actually what the download.
Okay.
Hey, I don't say that anymore. Wait, no, that's I'm talking to me. Never mind. People still be saying it. Wah, wah, wah.
Dude, this looks cool. We got the
This is
draw.
sick.
We got the pink for Niv. We got the hex proof. We gotta get a time thing.
I like a time thing. I don't know, man. It's hard.
I know it's hard.
What's like an iconic, like a specific TIAM card, not like OBM or
A cash and money changer is pretty.
Oh,
The money changer guy. The credit counters. Credit counters.
Yeah. What are they called? Are they credit counters?
Yeah.
I do love that card. It's so funky.
Me too.
Dude, we fuck with it heavy in the words of Dev.
dude.
In the immortal words of Dev, we fuck it. What are they called? Currency counters?
Yep.
Credit counters.
They're called credit counters?
I don't
Yeah.
even know this one.
Dude, it's a card from Fallen Empires.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oft regarded as the worst Magic set of all time.
This was back when they started doing multiple arts, so there's 3 arts for him too. He's never been reprinted.
Yep. There are arts for this card. It's like Hymnothorax goes crazy. I wish there was like a Hymnothorax for you could just Hymnothorax people. There's like 2 mana each opponent. They should just make a CDH version of Thoughtseize and Hymnothorax. It would change the game.
Surely would.
Don't you think? There'd be
Oh,
like
yeah,
some
it
weird
would.
action. I mean, it's the most singularly powerful answer to like combo decks. I guess combo decks are not the problem, right? I guess mid. Well, it's sad though. Then is the most punishing thing the natural predator of mid-range decks is
It's combo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's combo because it's off first, and then because mid-range beats aggro, but the other thing that beats it too, which is like kind of not on stuff like mid-range combo, whatever, mid-range combo control. The other one is they're like lands decks and legacy. Like if you're playing mid-range, you just can't deck because like you don't go fast enough, and you to like just combo beats like the lands decks. So there's a certain kind of like a inevitability decks, and there's not like besides Lumra, there's not a lands.
What about Gitrog?
Not really good lands.
True.
Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a
What
good land
about Sakashima Kodama?
deck. That deck's fucking cool. The best
I
lands
actually used
deck
to play that. That deck's goofy.
we know
Yeah.
what the best land was not, dude.
Sure.
It was the best lands deck of all.
Would you call it a lands deck?
100%.
Did have a ton of landfall triggers.
That is true,
I
and they all came in untapped, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. And I
That
played
card is
mine at-
crazy.
dude, I won a tournament with Titania. and the 3 mana what's her name? Tetyo.
Oh yeah.
Tetiova's awesome. Big Tetiova fan.
Well, the fact that it gives land creatures haste is because with the Ashai Quirion loop, the lands could like tap themselves. And you could like win. You could like win at someone's like upkeep. It was. Acacia Might Trader gets 4 credit counters.
I think he gets 3,
3.
and he comes with a vigilance counter, because of Tyam. So the 4 counter boy.
Did you ever try out a little card drinker in your deck?
You say that again? Did I try out what?
Ever try out Hex Drinker?
Oh yeah, Hex Drinker's in there. I like Hex Drinker. Some
Hex Drinker-
people have been cutting it because it's slow. It's like you can only level it up at sorcery speed, so it's only on your turn. And one great thing about
But it's-
Tyam is like I can win at instant speed, right? So
Right,
True.
but isn't it an outlet in some ways too, Sean? Because
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, once you have
You
infinite
convert-
mana or like a lot of mana, you can just keep pumping them in.
Yeah, and sometimes that's a choke point. Like you're in time, you're like, I got all the mana.
Yeah, you have like a Sylvan Safekeeper, a Cradle, a Hex Drinker, and you're just going to town.
Dude,
'Cause
I
you
wanna
just
play
recur
Time.
your Cradle.
You're making me want to play Time so bad, dude.
It's
make
so
Tim
fun.
act up.
You're gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me build Time up in here.
That song always makes me think of that movie Like Mike.
What's gonna be quick? See, dude, I still every Christmas my family celebrates, but to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by DMX.
Oh,
Is that
DMX?
whenever- His version.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
What?
Had a big tiny nose. Come on,
Come on. That's good. That's good.
If I saw it, come on. You would even say it.
Dude, the goat.
Yes, so good. I also moonlight as a DMX person.
Dang.
Dude.
He only does it over Zoom. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, don't worry. My days of dressing blackface, they're over. Don't.
Can something that never started be over? Don't worry, Tim. I got you.
Thanks, dude. Justin Trudeau moment. Okay, dude.
Okay, Tim, I've got three things.
We'll see.
So I want to
Sean.
figure out if we can get Gisa on here somehow. I don't know how you're going to represent that either. Maybe like
A shovel, right?
a shovel would be good. If you could put it next to the sword, that would be perfect. Or somewhere over there.
Okay.
Then Shorikai. And Master of Keys. I think that's all of the
Master Key's gonna be
the
easy.
peeps.
Drawing it.
Yeah. True.
What do we do for? Think about Shorikai, guys. How can we represent? Very cool card.
It's very
It's gotta
cool.
be an icon.
New secret layer coming out.
True.
Is that the same artist who did the what Kev is referring to as the sexy tide?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's that one.
There's one of those though.
Hey, it's objectively a sexy Murktide, alright?
All right, I'm gonna tell everyone his persona is a giant lizard.
That's my scale Sona, sir.
Your scale Sona.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a yeah, never mind. I forgot what it's called. It's been a while since I logged into Tumblr.
A land
Yeah,
before
same.
time.
I forget
I
about
don't have one of those. I
Tumblr.
don't have one of those.
The star fruit,
No.
the star leaves just look good. What were they called?
Yeah.
Tree star.
Okay, we are wrong. The Murktide is the same artist as the Shorakai.
Oh, whoa.
I said it, dude. I'm right.
Yeah.
I just
Who
wasn't
knows?
sexually attracted to the Shorakai, so I don't think so.
It's true. That's usually how Kev can tell the art.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a divining rod.
Ooh, can we get a lightning bolt somewhere? One of my friends collects lightning bolts.
Nice.
He has like 3 binder pages of different arts.
Sheesh.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, they really are. There's that new one too.
Yeah, in the secret layer with Shorakai.
Oh yeah,
Murktide.
that's awesome.
I really like the new Sun Titan. It's looking
yeah.
hot.
Sun Titan has so many cool arts. It's insane. I love it.
Sun
I love
Titan's a
the card.
Any Sun Titan appreciators in chat, dude?
Is it playable in CDH? Like what deck runs it? Something does, right?
There was a deck. What was it?
Wait, which card?
Sun Titan.
Oh,
It's so good.
I don't remember.
Cool guy. And they're reprinting SWAT. That's pretty cool.
The new SWAT art is
the new
also
card is
insane.
great.
I want the
Shout
new
out to-
SWAT.
Shout out to our man Jesper.
Yeah, CEDH player,
True.
known CEDH player.
And known cool guy.
No cool guy.
Whose channel does he play on? Does he play Play to Win?
Yeah.
He's been on both Play to Win and he used to be on Playing with Power a lot, but they kind of stopped doing any guest content.
They're not doing guests anymore?
I was only saying that because I'm here, so I don't realize that I've just been shadow banned.
I don't know. I haven't seen them do guests in a long time. I say that in the
Yeah.
latest video they had was quietly a non-advertised Howling Salt Mine video. Howling Salt Mine crossover.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It was the boys
The
I deleted
boys.
it from Tony won, so I deleted it from
on Lotho, right?
No, he
And then
won
Mike
on,
plays Lotho.
on Op.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was all 3 salty boys in Zeb.
Nice.
It was called Zeb Surrounded.
Man, the alternate art of
Thanks for laughing.
Needlekin
Oh, Razorhead
is
Needlekin.
insane.
It is wild.
It's scary.
There's already new art for it.
No,
and
no,
extended
from
art.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Where you see the person's face.
Oh yeah, the glasses one.
Yeah.
What are we thinking, dude?
This is sick.
Yeah, it's awesome.
A Shorakai. Fuck. I don't know. You want to draw like a?
Short guy. Just tell him the cool ass is short guy.
Okay.
No, put a little washing machine in
put
there,
like a-
dude.
Put like wheels on it or something.
Yeah, washing machine or wheels.
In one wheel.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
We're like, yes, this was always.
This was the plan from the beginning. The cool S.
This is like the M Night Shyamalan. Like,
Yeah, that's short guy right there.
Yeah,
M. Night Shyamalan.
they really got us with that twist.
You were like, wait, was that thing in the beginning that I didn't really? That was it all along. You're like, what? That was it. The village is modern day times. Surprise. Surprise.
Surprise.
M. Night.
I gotta see Trap still.
I haven't seen M. Night Shyamalan movies since he made the one.
Trap's supposed to be good. Fun.
You're the only person I've heard say the plant movie.
Which one?
With like the plants start killing it.
Oh, the Happening?
Yeah, I forget what it was called. That one I never saw, but I heard it was good. I heard it was not good. My brother didn't like it.
Oh, I think we missed the Ice King crown. We got to get that.
Ice King Crown.
It's pretty simple. Some triangles.
Yeah. Sick. Was one of your friends always like kidnapping royal women?
Yeah, it's pretty common. There's a random princess at the house, every so often.
Against her will,
Yeah.
trapped in someone's trunk. Typical.
Some
Kev's the
penguins
guy.
running around.
Yeah.
Penguins. Kev kidnapped.
Nico Robin. Am I right, Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I could ever do that, dude. She killed me. I do kind of like the Hot Wheels Secret Lair.
It's interesting. I wish those were real cards, but are any of those playable?
In CDH, I don't think so.
Yeah, I like the video game ones too. Those are kind of cool. Like
The video ones are cool 'cause they're
arcade cabinets.
Very useful red cards.
Yeah.
That's
almost like all-
good.
What are the ones in the Hot Wheels one?
We got Perihelion 2, Mech Titan Core, Peace Walker Colossus, Reckoner Bankbuster, Smuggler's Copter, and Mech Titan.
Guess
Bankbuster
what?
was gross.
Oh,
Guess what?
Hey, let's just say Grease Fang is back on the menu, boys.
Let's go.
Who's playing Grease Fang?
You are.
No way, dude.
We're building Grease.
I do love
I feel like
Smuggler's
Grease-
Copter, but I gotta play a deck where I can play 4 of them because I gotta play the Fortnite one too.
There's a Fortnite Smuggler's Copter?
Oh yeah, baby! It's the Battle Bus.
Battle
from
Bus?
dude, it's the battle bus. I have one of those.
It's
I hate that Fortnite isn't Magic. So goofy.
We'll
Agreed.
talk to Kev. Kev literally has IRLR, real life Fortnite skins. They're called clothes.
I do. I have a lot of clothes. I also have Fortnite skins too.
You have a banana costume?
I do. I got the Peely. I got the like ninja Peely, the tactical one, and I got the half skeleton Peely. Not to brag.
Peely.
I didn't even know there was more
Yeah.
than one.
Oh, there's a bunch. And the skeleton one has an emote where he plays his ribs like a xylophone. Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's pretty sick.
Okay, take back everything. That sounds. I've actually never had any bad sounds. I don't know anything. My students used to. And they're like, wait, is this like GoldenEye? And they're like, Mr. T, shut the fuck up.
Mr. T, shut the hell up.
Shut up.
Mr. T, please stop talking.
All right, what do we think?
This is dope.
We got, we've
Oh!
got big attracts. We've got allusions to Fukushima, this Geist Traff, lightning bolts, credit counter tie-in, a cool ass short guy wheeling around. You guys like it?
I love
I
it.
think it's pretty dope.
I like the cute music.
I have one final request. Can you write 2016 on there somewhere? Just the numbers. It can be anywhere.
Should it be like established 2016?
Nope, just 2016. Nothing
Sweet.
else. I can't explain it. It's a funny joke, a goofy joke.
It's there. 2016. 2016.
Damn, this is epic. I can't wait to like roll up and play with this.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no one's gonna understand it, but that's okay.
They're like, "You're like, no, you wouldn't get it." You're like, "No, these aren't inside jokes. These are."
Can you write
actual
champion on it?
Yeah, you're in first place. You're 101.
Yeah,
I had you
this
do
is
that on mine.
low key secret tournament. You guys wouldn't know about it. You weren't invited.
Yes, this is
It goes to a different school.
Number 69 out of 420.
Let's go.
Rare one.
Bum, ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da.
Secret edition. Ta-da! All right, I'll post it to the.
Pog. I love the Ice King crown.
It's good. I'm applauding
It's
right
so
now.
good.
You guys ever see the video with the little kid skateboarding and then he catches his wheel on a rock and falls and starts crying?
I mean, that was my
Maybe.
life, but yeah.
It's so good. It's one where his friend's like filming him and his friend just like wailing on the ground and he's like, "Do you want me to do something gay to this rock? Like pee on it?"
Please
good.
send that to.
Yeah, I said I will. It's probably my favorite YouTube video. He's like, "Oh, it's this rock, dude. It's this damn ass gay ass rock."
We gonna pee on it.
Yeah, it's pretty pure. The friend's pretty nice, even though he's just like filming his friend while he's crying.
All right, we're on our. Here we are. We're gonna post this right now.
Bro, you're posting right now?
Yeah.
Bro, stay posting.
Let's go.
Hey, you got to post that on Blue Sky.
Send you right now.
The Blue Sky you run, right? That's you.
Yep. That's me.
I gotta get on Blue Sky.
All right, there it is.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it feels less bad to look at.
All right, we'll send you guys right now.
Nice.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Trying to get me to use the AI. for
Yo,
ads.
this is so sick.
Right?
Dang.
Yeah, you killed this, Tim. I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say except like that.
Except vitality is sick. Look at all my cards.
Damn.
Bum, bum.
I'd put it on
Dang.
stream, but my
What is that?
computer is dying right
What's
now.
that one
So
next to?
weird.
Is that loot?
Loot. That's the loot we pulled the other night.
Nice.
And I'm generously giving best teammate.
I feel like loot is like the best food chain deck now.
Yeah.
Loot's pretty cool.
Gotta be careful. You power
Hi-ho.
loot
Hi-ho.
too much. Much. Dude, thanks. Got any questions in chat for a zip?
Let's see. Is there any questions in chat before he zips? It's Goss says, I just got off work. Max Donkey said, this was super sick, bro. Thanks. Hey, good news, Max. If you enjoyed this, we're doing this like every Tuesday night and some other nights also.
And then Sean, let me know how many do you want? You did. I'm assuming you want one for all your friends, right?
Yeah, I think like
Okay. We can get you.
I can tell you a number, but
Yeah, and we can get you a pretty good rate. It's not going to be.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not going to be like $. You can get it for.
yeah, I'll let you know. What would be the best way to tell you? Send you an email or?
Yeah, just email me and I will.
Okay, cool.
Order it, and they'll probably get here like first week in March.
Sick.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good
for
news.
coming.
Yeah, let me know what
Good
you think
news.
of that Damn Ass Gas Rock video too.
I'm putting
You sending it to me right now?
Yeah, I sent it in the chat.
I'm putting this I put it on stream. It's so big I have to shrink it so much. Here we have our finished product. There we go. How sick is that? How sick is that?
Dang.
How sick is that? Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. Kev, thank you for coming. Tim, thank you for coming. And Sean, thank you not only for commissioning, but of course, also hanging.
Oh yeah, thank you guys.
Appreciate
This
you
was
guys.
really good.
That was fun.
And to our viewers at home,
Sorry.
I apologize you had to hear all of that. Goodbye.
See you, everyone.